not taking personal readings at this time. Please do not get scammed by people posing as me in the comments section. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel, Roseology. So today's reading is all about who is manifesting you in the year 2023, and this is not exclusive to only romantic connections, so keep that in mind. Obviously, as well, this reading will not be detailing the only person who will be wanting you or reaching out to you or attempting to draw you into their life throughout the year. These are just the strongest energies that I picked up on while channeling this reading today. So you may definitely be drawn to more than one pile, but expect other people throughout the year to be manifesting you or trying to get you into their life or pursuing you, whatever the case may be. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We have that Sun and Pluto merger happening in a few days on January 18th. And I'm filming this, what's today's date? Filming this on the 15th. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well, because that is not an easy conjunction to get through. Mercury retrograde is about to station direct, which is good news though. But for my sensitives, empaths, intuitives, spiritually connected people, you may be feeling the Sun conjunct Pluto merger right now, even before it actually conjuncts perfectly on the 18th. This can cause a lot of emotions from the deep to sort of intercept or be brought up to the surface. But it's like the ultimate energetic reset that we hit every single year when Sun crosses over Pluto. And because this is one of the last times that Sun will be crossing over Pluto in Capricorn in our lifetimes, this one is probably going to be pretty intense, like I said, especially for my empaths, sensitives, intuitives, even people that aren't necessarily spiritually connected or wouldn't consider themselves as such. This is still going to be a pretty intense time for most of the collective. So hopefully you guys are doing well. If not, hopefully this reading can maybe lift your spirits in some way or maybe give you something to look forward to. Anyways, let's just jump straight into the disclaimers and the meditation. So obviously this is a general reading, meaning that it will resonate with who it is meant to resonate with. Tarot does not control or dictate your life. If you hear something that you do not like and think that you are just doomed to that reality, then you are not using my readings correctly. I conduct these readings for confirmation and not answers. So if you hear something for the first time, please do not take that message without receiving confirmation from your higher self and your spiritual team, and realize that at the end of the day, your free will and what you do with it will determine your outcome, and not a pick a card reading on YouTube. So please be responsible and accountable for your own actions, and use this as a guide to help decipher the messages that your spiritual team has been trying to send you all along. If you would like to participate in this meditation, again, this is a general reading for the collective. So in order for this reading to resonate with you personally, you have to be synced into the energy of this reading, as well as too, since we are looking into more predictive elements about who may be trying to manifest you in the year of 2023. This does not mean that you cannot use this reading to confirm any sort of sensations, premonitions, omens, signs, synchronicities, anything that you may be feeling in your own spirit, anything that your spiritual team has been trying to alert you to, as far as this may be the type of energy that's trying to manifest you into their life in the year of 2023. This reading can still be used for confirmation. I just wanted to mention that. But anyways, to help you guys sink into the energy of this reading and to help you select a pile with your third eye and not your physical ones, I am going to be offering a 60-second meditation. Halfway into it, I will be placing crystals for my clairvoyants that like to pick piles with objects on them. And after the clairvoyant pile selection, there will be a clairaudient selection where I play a different tone for each pile, and you can select a pile based off of which tone resonates with you the most. If you are drawn to another pile, that's because there is another message for you in that pile. So if you're ready, get into a relaxed position. Become aware of your entire body, starting with your feet and working that awareness up in sections from the feet to the head. Then take a deep breath in through your nose for around 5 seconds. Hold that breath for 3 seconds, and then exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Then ask your guides, spirit, ancestors, universe, or all of them to connect you to your higher self, so you can receive confirming messages as to the soul energy person that may be trying to manifest you this year, 2023. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. On pile 1, we have some sort of agate. On pile 2 is blue kyanite. On pile 3, we have amethyst. On pile 4 is labradorite. On pile 5 is black tourmaline. All right, pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're starting off with your tarot cards to see who is manifesting you in the year 2023. So we're just going to jump straight in and get started. So the very first card is going to be describing their energy. So the person that's manifesting you, their energy here is the Lovers. Their reason for manifesting you, we have the King of Pentacles. And then the outcome of this connection, or whoever is manifesting you, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, so pile 1. With the first card here being the Lovers right away, I'm getting the feeling that this is totally romantic. Lovers doesn't always have to be like a romantic situation, but intuitively for me, this is definitely the manifestation of a lover, a romantic connection, somebody that is interested in you on a romantic level. They're very physically attracted to you, maybe even sexually attracted. But with the Lovers coming out to describe this person's energy of who is trying to manifest you, this is pretty good news, because the Lovers talks about unification between polar opposites. As you can see here with these hands, a hand on the top and the hand on the bottom, and then the snake in between them as the cord or the connection between them. So the fact that this person's energy showed up as the card representing two different people, it means that this person is very balanced and has found harmony within themselves. They feel very mature as well, because I'm sensing a lot of like healing that they had to do, maybe like a lot of learning, a lot of growing, a lot of humbling in order to get their energy to where it is now. They may have repeatedly run into blockages and obstacles and had to kind of maybe unlearn things and pick up new sort of things. And I'm just picking up like a lot of lessons that this person had to go through. And so they just feel very mature. Maybe they had like to humble themselves a lot in order to get to where they are now. And so this person's energy is also saying that they are enough for themselves. So I think this person hated being alone, or they did not like being single for a long time until they found a way to deeply connect with themselves on like a spiritual level. So this person may be highly spiritual, maybe even religious. They may describe themselves as someone having a very close connection to a higher power, because I feel like they have a strong relationship to God or spirit, that they're not in this desperation type of like mindset or vibration anymore, where they will just jump into this relationship or that relationship, or will put up with certain treatment to avoid being by themselves. Now that they are at a place where they are vibing, they are feeling good and settled and have this strong faith or conviction that they will find the right one. Now they are able to connect with the right one. But with that being said, they're not very lax about finding the one though either. I do get the feeling that they're on the hunt, but their reasons for looking for their counterpart have drastically changed. Again, it's not about finding someone so they don't have to be alone. Now there's this like spiritual motivation behind them where they feel called, like it's time to get serious about finding their person. They may believe this person may have went through something in the past where they were with the wrong people, and they may have lost money. They may have lost self-esteem. They may have lost their sense of self or sense of direction. And so now they're like, okay, I need a person of substance. It's like there's been this spiritual transformation. So they may believe in soulmates, twin flames, something like that, because this person feels so strongly like they're about to find the love of their life, or like it's meant to happen soon. I feel like it's just a strong belief for them, like I'm going to connect with my person soon. Now with the Lovers here showing up as their energy, for some of you, there's a person manifesting you specifically. They know who you are, you may know of them, and they feel strongly like you and them are meant to be. This could be someone working like love spells or even love magic with the Lovers showing up in their energy. I gotta let you know, just in case, whoever this is, they may be doing that. For some of you, that may be the case where they've been performing like love magic or something like that. But even if they are, because I'm feeling more strongly like this person has really created a good relationship with themselves, like a stronger relationship with themselves. So even if they are performing some sort of like love spells or love magic, I feel like most of them have done it ethically, like where they have performed a love spell on themselves to make them love themselves first. So you're more drawn to them. This person is practical. They've been working on their body as well, their appearance, their finances. I feel like they've gotten so serious about preparing themselves in their life for you and you guys' future. And lovers here, it's ruled by Gemini. So this person could have very strong Gemini placements, third house placements, Mercury placements, or this card is saying that they are an intellectual. Another thing about this lovers card is it kind of feels like this person could be on the cusp of something. So they may be like maybe like a Gemini Taurus or Gemini Cancer or something like that, or on any of the cusps between the signs. But yeah, this person does seem kind of intellectual with this card being ruled by Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury. So this person is so much deeper than what they used to be. They're looking deeper than just what's on the surface. They're looking deeper than just a person's physical appearance. They used to look at only that and maybe be very like motivated by, oh my God, that person looks good, so this is someone that I'm going to pursue, or this is someone that I'm going to take seriously because of how it looks. But like I said, this whoever this is, they lost a lot just being motivated off of the surface level. And so now this person is like, I need someone that I can have deep intellectual conversations with. This could be someone that you have already had really personal conversations with. Maybe you have already opened up to this person. Their soul feels very drawn to you, and it's so much deeper than surface level attraction. Even though the physical chemistry will be there, they know that won't sustain them alone in the long run, just, being physically attracted. Now they know what they need and are looking for. And I feel like whether you know this person or not, pile one, they know you, and something happened instantly. So, it's like they connected to you instantly somehow. It's like I don't know if maybe they just have like this hopeful energy. Like, I hope that pile one is my person, but I kind of feel like this person really knows because they've been through plenty of relationships or connections or something, or maybe they've been through like a really big breakup or like a divorce even, or a separation, where it's just like now they are looking for the right things. The reason for manifesting you here, we have the King of Pentacles. So this person is just ready for their counterpart. They feel as though their other half is missing. Kings and queens, they make the royal pair in tarot, and the gender does not matter. This is all about energy. So it's like king energy, queen energy, feminine energy, masculine energy. Masculine and feminine energy, they create divine balance because masculine is active, feminine is receptive. So when you have these two forces working together and they kind of like, they know their place and they operate in their own way, it just creates beautiful harmony and chemistry. So another reason coming through with this King of Pentacles here is that they're sure it's you. I'm feeling like with this King of Pentacles, because they have the strongest feeling that you are their equal, their other half. King of Pentacles is the most solid authority figure in all of the major arcana. He does not go off of intuition. He doesn't go off of information like the King of Swords. He doesn't go off of visuals like the King of Wands, or emotions like the King of Cups. He goes off of tangibility, facts, whatever is right in front of him. The King of Pentacles only believes in what his eyes can see, what he can physically hold, what his ears can hear. And this person's reason for manifesting you is the exact same. They just know that you are for them. And this may even be for those of you already in a relationship. This may be your person manifesting maybe more commitment with you. So like, let's say that you're already in a relationship but don't live together, then your person is manifesting a way for you guys to maybe buy a home together, or to create some sort of a home, or to create some sort of like a home space for the both of you. The King of Pentacles also feels very serious. So I feel like another reason that this person is manifesting you is because they are taking physical actions, like they're making the physical steps to kind of, like I sort of talked about the lovers over here, it's kind of like they're making the physical arrangements in their own life and reality to bring you in to their space, to their energy, where you guys can have a relationship, where you guys can build something together. So I feel like this person has built themselves up on their own because they wanted to be a good counterpart. They wanted to be able to bring their own assets to the relationship. They don't want to rely on anybody else. And You may yourself, pile one, be feeling like I've done this exact same thing. That'll be kind of normal, where you guys maybe have like the same sort of you've been on a similar journey. Especially with the Lovers here, something about the snake, it looks like a path or like a journey or something. So you guys may share the same journey, but from opposite ends, where maybe instead, like, maybe you haven't been preparing a home or something like that. Maybe you've been working on getting your education so you can make more money, so you can build for your future. And you're not even like looking at it in that way, where you're preparing for this other person, but that may be how they're preparing for you. So it's like you guys are sort of like, it's almost like you have the same goals, or you want to meet the same destination. You're just doing it from opposite ends, especially with this Lovers card right here. And with the King of Pentacles, it's like, I feel as though too, I just feel like this person knows that you're for them. He just feels so serious. So I feel like another reason that this person is manifesting you is because they're done wasting time. Oh yeah, I did say I feel like they've matured a lot. So this person in the past, they may have struggled with being pretty selfish, because the spiritual transformation that they underwent has them totally open to deep intimacy. It's like they've made room for a connection for another person to come in and love in a way that they weren't open to before. So I just heard as well, I still have a lot to learn, but I'm ready. So they have learned not to make moves without first consulting with the Most High. They do not move off of ego alone anymore. And for some of you, you've already went on a date with this person maybe, or have spoken to them. Maybe you've only went on a date or two and you're still trying to figure them out, but they feel like their soul knows you. They feel like they have you figured out. They feel like they know that you are their person. For others of you, you have no fucking clue who this is, but I feel like they know you, or maybe have seen you before. Maybe they've come across your social media page or something, or maybe they've seen you at work, but you may be the thing in their life that they are most confident about. One of the things that they are most confident about moving forward. And I also heard you are a gift to them for all the spiritual work and transformation that they went through. Like, something about this King of Pentacles almost feels a little bit like a trophy sort of situation, sort of like Chariot energy, where it's like, you've done all this work, now you get the prize. And it's not that they're going to objectify you or anything like that. Like, they're going to have total respect for you and they're going to see you as their equal. It's just that this is almost like you're almost like a cosmic spiritual gift for them. And so it's like, in other words, Spirit would have never allowed them to even see you or get close to you or to come across you if they didn't make the changes that they needed to make. The outcome with the far future here, we have the Ace of Cups. And for an ace to come out in the far future position, this is saying that this connection never stops feeling new. Even in the far off future, this relationship, it still feels like some sort of a divine opportunity for growth, understanding, maturation. You two are meant to grow with each other emotionally. So if you have walls up, pile one, this person or relationship will drop them and you won't regret it. With this being the Ace of Cups right here, you'll be taken care of and loved in ways that you haven't necessarily experienced just yet, because the Ace of Cups, it talks about new. All of the aces, it talks about something fresh, something new, something we haven't experienced yet. And that's what makes this connection feel like the Ace of Cups, even in the far off future. It's the way that the both of you pour into each other. So not to say that you won't have your differences or your challenges, because of course you will. It's just life. Like, I mean, can't get away from that. But you guys keep the divine first with this Ace of Cups right here. You guys keep putting God, Spirit, the Most High, this higher power first and foremost. And that is how the both of you keep pouring this high quality love into yourselves and into each other. It's like the love never runs out. You guys find the fountain of youth by being together, and the emotional support. And I feel like the reason why you guys connecting in this way, it almost creates like this fountain of youth sort of reserve or resource for you guys, is because the both of you have worked on loving yourselves before you found each other. You may have been on a similar journey where you're learning to have more love and respect for yourself, where you're maybe repairing your self-esteem, you're getting to know yourself. Maybe you've been spending time alone. Maybe you have gone through certain separations and cut certain people and connections off. And it's like, because of that, this has made you grow so much closer to yourself on a spiritual level. And this is why it's going to feel like you two coming together is like this fountain of youth. Like, the love just never runs out. And the emotional support is just like chef's kiss with this Ace of Cups right here. It's very fulfilling. And I don't know how else to describe this Ace of Cups, but it's like you guys see God's love. You guys see universal love in the center of your relationship. It's very powerful with this Ace of Cups here. So if you are a practicing like spiritualist or someone that prays, performs magic, whatever it is that you want to call it, you will see your spiritual powers even strengthen and grow exponentially because you are always filled up with this ace here. If you're interested in maybe marriage or starting a family or anything like that, even adopting, this certain connection or relationship has what it takes and what it needs to go the distance, where you guys could even build from that. Because again, with the ace, this is about like new beginnings. This is about like you can take this as far as you want it to go. Very full card type of energy here. The King of Pentacles, he's pretty set up. It's like he's reached the pinnacle. There's really nowhere else he can go. But when we're dealing with stuff like the ace, the Fool card, even the World card, this is like you can take this as far as you guys want to, as far as you guys plan to. So it's all about what do you guys want out of this, and you're able to develop upon that. And the only reason why there's going to be some obstacles here really is because this is a new type of relationship that you've never experienced. It's a different type of intimacy that you've never experienced. And so that means that you guys are going to have to make adjustments, especially with the Lovers card right here. This is about two polar opposites coming together. In order for them to meet, yes, polar opposites attract, but in order for them to stay attracted, to stay together, they have to keep creating or finding ways to stay together and to stick together. And with the Ace of Cups here, that is the center. That's the core for you guys. It's like the glue for you guys. It's going to keep you together because, like I said, you guys keep putting a higher power first. It's like you're putting your egos to the side and you put this higher power first. So you guys are going to know kind of when to like cut off your more so like stronger personality traits. So it's like maybe if you're a talker, when you get with this person, you're going to learn how to listen more, or vice versa. Maybe if you're more of a listener, you're going to learn how to talk and speak up more in this relationship. So it is going to pull things out of you guys, especially with this Lovers card right here. This connection is going to pull things out of you guys that you haven't really tapped into just yet. But it's a very fulfilling connection, very fulfilling. And like I said, your spiritual powers are even going to be impacted by this, where they feel stronger, they are stronger, they become stronger because you are always filled up with this ace here. And it's like when we are full of energy, whether it's love, inspiration, motivation, whatever it may be, creativity, it's like an abundance of opportunities start to surround us when we're filled up, when our cup is full. And it'll feel like you can tap into universal energy even more because of the way that this relationship gives to you and you to it. Okay, so let's start getting some oracle cards, and let's see what the character of this person could be like. Did something flip over? I think it did. Oh, wow. It's one of the blank cards that flipped over. So this is telling me for sure some of you have no clue who this person is. No clue. Let me keep shuffling. Again, are you kidding me? Hold on. This is starting to become like a conspiracy. I think there's only like 5 or 6 of these blank cards in this deck, so you can like make your own attribute cards. The fact that out of all these cards, hold on, let me try again. Somebody may want their identity concealed for now. This person might not want you to know who they are. I feel like they know who you are, pile 1. I feel like for some of you, you might not know who this person is. Okay, so we have here Exorcist. Exactly. This person has had to unlearn a lot of things. They've had to step away from a lot of things. Let me see what's underneath the deck. We have Goddess. Wow. So we have Exorcist, Rebel, Goddess, and two blank cards right here. So, okay. Exorcist here says light attribute, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Shadow attribute is fear of facing your own demons. Then we have a Rebel, light attributes. It says challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Shadow says rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. And then goddess here says light attributes, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow is exploitation of the female nature and form. So whoever this is, especially with goddess here, somebody's really learning, like I said earlier with this Lovers card, somebody is really learning how to embrace, maybe they're more so feminine aspects. Like I was talking about the Lovers, this is the unification of masculine and feminine in terms of energy. So with the goddess here, I feel like somebody is really tapping into their feminine. Whoever your person is, it's manifesting you. They've been tapping into goddess energy, feminine energy. They're learning how to be more receptive. They're learning how to maybe instead of being super masculine and dogmatic, maybe they're being more flexible. Maybe they're being more understanding, more warm, more compassionate, more empathetic. With Rebel here, this is somebody that I feel as though with Rebel, this is someone that is naturally rebellious. They learn the hard way with Rebel right here, and they had to exercise that. With Exorcist, this person has really learned how to rid themselves of certain attributes that do not aid in positive developments for them. With this Lovers card, this is somebody that has had to learn, has had to make it work with the light and dark parts of themselves. Let's see if we can get some astrology cards. This is the Astro Soul Oracle deck here that I'm shuffling. But let's see if we can figure out a little bit about their astrological energy. We have here Vesta Devotion. This is somebody that's coming in with a lot of, like they're already devoted to you. Whether you guys know each other or not, they are already devoted to you. Yeah. And if you know how to, we have the moon underneath the deck, Cancer energy. If you know how to check your own chart, look to see if you can check out this placement in your chart. Let me get one more. This person is already devoted to you. Whether you guys just met, whether you've only been dating for a few weeks or a few months. Maybe you don't know this person yet. They're already, like I said, I feel like they feel like they already know that you're the one for them. Let's see, can we get their possible sun sign and tropical timing? I would not be shocked if it takes forever for us to get a card here, because this person, I feel like okay, we have Sagittarius. I feel like this person is really trying to conceal their identity. For those of you that don't know who this person is just yet, I feel like they don't want you to know just yet. We have here a Sagittarius. It could be, they could have some Sagittarius energy. They could be a Sagittarius sun. The other signs that we do have here with the King of Pentacles, this could be any of the earth signs. So that is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. With the Ace of Cups, that could be any of the water signs, and that would be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And with the Lovers here, that is ruled by Gemini. So we do have some earth, water, and air here. We've got Square underneath the deck, and it was in reverse. I feel like this person has learned to stop working against themselves. Maybe they were the ones that caused or created a lot of their own obstacles in life with Square here. Yeah, we've got resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, and problems. But yeah, with Sagittarius here, this person could have some strong Sagittarius energy. Let me try to get one more. I know I'm pushing it, but let me just try one more. You yourself may have some strong Sagittarius energy, 9th house energy, Jupiter placements. Jupiter may conjunct one of your personal planets, which would be Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, or Mars. Let's see, we also have solar eclipse, Pisces, and Ceres, nurture. So with solar eclipse, the most recent solar eclipse that we just had was in October. This person could have had like a huge epiphany during that October solar eclipse. Underneath the deck, we avoid, of course, pause in time, change of plans, limbo, and improvisation. And it was in reverse. I feel like this person right now is sort of void in their lives. Maybe they're, like I said before when I was looking at the Lovers card, this person before, whenever they were in the void, they would try to maybe distract themselves or find somebody else to attach to so they could avoid the void. But now they're not doing that. They're not doing that, especially with solar eclipse, embracing change, revelations, courage, determination, and connection. This person is determined to connect. They have enough courage now to embrace change. They are sitting with their own revelations and realizations. We have Pisces energy underneath the deck, and Pisces and Sagittarius, they are both ruled by Jupiter. So again, with a prominent Jupiter placement that either of you may have in your charts. Wait, hold on. I need to get I had to get all my love oracle decks for you, since love, it just seems very romantic for your pile. Okay, let me see what they want to say. See, I'm telling you guys, you see that? It says shyness. Somebody doesn't want you to know who they are just yet, pile one. It's like they don't. And then we have underneath that fun times, love and relationships. That would explain a lot of this Jupiter energy. Then we have here passion, love and relationships. Let's see what's underneath the deck. Take the leap, have faith and trust in yourself. This person they feel like coming towards you, making a pass at you, asking you out on a date. They feel like it's like taking a massive leap of faith. Like they're sure that it's you, but they're really nervous about approaching you. For those of you that are like, who are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. And you probably won't know. And I know that that's a little disappointing because you're on a tarot reading and you're like, can't you see into the ethers? And it's like, no, I can't. Trust me. This is why I need cards. But whoever look, come to me was underneath that. We don't have literally not one negative oracle card came out for you. Take the leap, have faith and trust in yourself. This is what this person is really working on building, is trust within themselves to be able to come towards you. Because they feel like they could you see how they're making the leap on this card? This person feels like, yo, one wrong step and my ass is not landing this. One wrong step. And so it may be a little, they may feel a lot of pressure. That may be why they're really trying to get themselves into this King of Pentacles state before approaching you. Then we have passion. There's a lot of passion here. Like they can't deny the fact that they already feel a lot of passion for you, whether you guys like know each other or just recently met or not even yet. This person has a strange passion for you. And like I said, it's all spiritual. And then we have shyness and courage, taking it slow. So for those of you that maybe have already met this person or had some conversations, if you keep asking yourself, or if you find yourself asking yourself, like, do they like me? How do they feel about me? They really like you a lot. They're taking it slow. I think they're scared to make the wrong step somewhere. And then all this comes crumbling down because they are so sure that you are their person and they don't want to screw this up, and they're worried about screwing it up for some reason. And then we have fun times, love and relationships. That will kind of go hand in hand with this Jupiter energy here. Like I said, we have Sagittarius and Pisces that came out, and they both share a planet, a ruling planet, which is Jupiter. Neptune also rules Pisces, but Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. So, oh, sorry, that might be really loud. Oh no, I got a new mic. That's right, I got a new mic. Anyways, whoever this person is, though, you guys may share a ruling planet. And there's only a few signs that share the same ruling planet. What would that be? Gemini and Virgo share the same ruling planet. That's Mercury. Like I said, Pisces and Neptune, they share the same ruling planet, which is Jupiter. Capricorn and Aquarius, they share the same ruling planet, which is Saturn. Taurus and Libra, they share the same ruling planet, which is Venus. You've got Aries and Scorpio. They share the same ruling planet, which is Mars. Trying to think if I'm missing any. You guys may have that you may have in common with your sun signs. Let's see. Let's get reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. For some of you, this could be somebody that from your past that wants to reconcile with you. The way that turned over so fast. And then we have here, make the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps that you were guided to take. And then underneath the deck, we have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. This person may be on their way to you very soon to speak to you, to take take like a shot with you. Underneath that was, this could be the one. Like literally none of your oracle cards are like, stay away, avoid this. I feel like you and your person, especially with this Lover's card right here, have done the damn thing. Like y'all have done the work needed for you guys to come together and have a healthy relationship. And like I said, it doesn't mean like you'll never have issues. You'll never have challenges and obstacles. It's just life. Life is gonna life. So at the end of the day, there's gonna be things that you guys have to work through together. But the together part, y'all got. And that's what a lot of relationships, struggle relationships, are missing. At the core is they're missing a core, they're missing a center, they're missing a reason to work together, to come together. Many times in like difficult relationships, they don't have any sort of like central reason to work together, to come together. But you guys here, it's like the priority is the same. The fact that we have make the effort and reconciliation, for some of you, this could be somebody that it doesn't feel like an ex to me. It could just be somebody that you never got a relationship off the ground with them, with reconciliation. It kind of feels like maybe if they were in your life for a little bit. And then we have make the effort to getting to know them now that you guys are trying to come back into each other's lives. And then with very soon, it's like this person very soon is going to kind of come out of the shadows. If you're still not sure who this is, this person very soon is going to come out of the shadows to kind of reveal their intentions to you. So I feel like somebody's intentions here, even if you kind of know this person, I feel like you don't know that they're maybe into you like this. Let's see. We have here the intention, because this is the intention card that I'm pulling. So their intention for you to connect with you and to manifest with you is possibilities. Just like the Ace of Cups down here. This is what I was talking about. This is like divine opportunities. And we also have here compassion underneath the deck. So possibilities are coming together with you because of the possibilities that you guys could have together when it comes to this loving connection. There's some sort of spiritual possibilities here between you and this other person. And then we also have here unfolding. This person is really getting to know themselves on a deep spiritual level. And I feel like it's not even just themselves, but I feel like it's kind of like, yeah, reclaim underneath the deck. I kind of feel like it's too like this person is getting to know like life on a spiritual level. Maybe they were never that like deep when it came to like life and looking at life as like, oh, everything has a purpose. Everything has a reason. I feel like they're starting to see things that way, and they're really starting to unfold when it comes to like their destiny or their fate. Let's see one final card for you guys. What is this connection going to bring to pile one? Freedom. Beautiful. It says the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility. There's that word again, possibility and potential, balanced expression and bold exploration. And then we have here 7th chakra underneath the deck. This person is going to like be your crown, and you're going to be their crown. And when you guys come together, it's going to activate both of you guys' crowns, where, like I said, your spiritual powers may grow a lot once you and this person come together, because you guys were always fated or meant to come together. But 7th chakra here says the energy of the crown chakra supports our feeling of being connected to a higher power, exactly, and part of a larger whole. What have I been saying during your reading is that because you and this other person, you put this higher power first, whether you call it God, the universe, source, goddess, whatever, you guys putting this higher power at the core, at the center of your relationship is the reason why you guys' connection is so spiritually blessed. This is why you guys' connection is so divinely blessed. Okay, and then let's just get a few charms. Just see what comes out. And this one fell. What is this? Number 6 or 9? Then we have like this. Wait, what else just fell? Okay, so we have like the number 6 or 9. What is this? Sagittarius energy again. Somebody's Jupiter energy is lit. We have this little gift here. It looks like a present. Like I said, you guys, you're like a spiritual present for them. We have this little gift or present. Hold on, I dropped another charm. Yeah, whatever this one is. Let me see. Looks like, what is that? Is that I-L? I don't know what this is. I-L, I don't know. 1, maybe. And then we have this little, it's like, what is that? A little steering wheel for a ship or a boat. Maybe you guys take a cruise together. Maybe you meet on the water. But maybe the both of you love being on the water. Maybe that's a hobby that you guys have in common or share in common. We have the number 3 here, the number 6 or 9, the letter I, Sagittarius right here, and then okay, and then 5 also came out. 5 also came out. And then, what is this? 9? 9 or 6. Yeah, so it's either 9 or 6. We have a 9 or 6, or 2 9s or 2 6s. We have this little gift. We have this little wheel here. We have the number 3, the number 5, I believe, like this little I, and then Sagittarius again. Okay, so this is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Pile 1, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, and amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you guys come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So we're starting with your tarot cards to check out who is manifesting you in the year 2023. So we're just going to jump straight in. The very first card is going to be showing me their energy. It's going to be describing their energy. So we have here the 7 of Wands. Okay. I don't know. This card always made the 9 of the suit of Wands always has like the funniest expressions in that suit to me. The 7 of Wands, I mean, he's at work. Okay, let's see. This person's reason for manifesting you. We have another 7 here, the 7 of Cups. And the outcome of this manifestation is the 9 of Wands in reverse. So starting off with the 7 of Wands here, the tarot can be so shady. It's a shade assassin sometimes. Anyways, the person manifesting you, pile 2, is very interesting because this is someone that you may have broken up with or had a falling out with. They may not be out of your life. For some of you, you could have just maybe recently had an argument with this person, but they're not necessarily like blocked or like X'd out. And with 2 7s being here, this is like mirroring energy. So in other words, you and this person may be alike in some ways or have very strong personalities. So you guys clash a lot. Like, for example, let's say you have a sibling and you guys are always at it. You two could see things from totally opposite sides, but because both of you have strong convictions or beliefs, you guys clash. And this is like firework energy I'm seeing with the 7 of Wands. It's like, you know, that little emoji where it's like explosions. That's what the 7 of Wands totally looks like. Every time these wands like hit each other or clash, it's like a firework. So this, and Wands normally represents ego, personality, energy, consciousness, perspective, behaviors, stuff like that. The Wands it represents our solar energy in motion. So yeah, with you guys, it's like the person manifesting you, pile 2, is really weird how they're manifesting you, because what I'm picking up so strong is you live rent free in their head. Okay. So it's like they're always talking about you or reminiscing on different arguments that y'all have had. Like the way that they think about you, the way that you pop up in their head is with arguments. Like, let's say you recently had an intense showdown or argument with someone. They're still talking to other people about that argument and about what you said or about how you responded. Even when they are not telling other people about this, they're thinking about it in their heads. Like, I should have said this, or I can't believe pile 2 said that. They're still arguing with you vibrationally. And that's how they're manifesting you, because they won't let go. For some of you, and you'll know if this applies to you, for some of you, this connection is not meant to end right now, or it's not meant to end at all, like period. So the 7 of Wands is describing their energy. So this is someone that you likely always kind of clashed with, because this person may be like argumentative, combative, always want to be right. They could be someone that's very dramatic or even controlling. You may describe this person, even if it's a family member, as like, oh, this is like a friend of me. 7 of Wands representing their energy is telling me that they are too caught up in their own point of view to realize that they miss you. They keep going back and conjuring up memories of an argument with you, or the way that you guys broke up or ended things, because they are not at peace with that last encounter. And they're also not at peace with wherever it is that you guys are at right now. So for some of you, this person may have accused you of ganging up on them with other people or with someone else. They may feel like you hopped on a bandwagon simply because you called them out on some sort of behavior here. Like with the 7 of Wands, as you can see, it's like he's fighting all these wands by himself. So he feels kind of like outnumbered, but he's still fighting. So this may be the type of person that feels like, if you're my friend or if you're my family member or if you're my partner, you should always have my back even when I'm wrong. And you may be the type of person that's like, hell no, that's not how this works. I'm not just going to have your back just because we have this history or this connection or this friendship or this whatever, this relationship. So somebody with the 7 of Wands is fighting. They're literally like fighting to be wrong or to stay in the wrong. And I feel so strongly like this person, pile 2, they know that maybe they went a little too hard somewhere, or that they shouldn't have said or done something, but they're choosing to die on that hill alone. They're going down swinging. And the thing is that they are going down, but they're just going down swinging, and their pride is so strong. So, and it's like, what's funny to me here with this pile is like, if this person was like truly toxic or a horrible person, first of all, you wouldn't have been drawn to this pile, because that is not what I'm picking up as a reader. As a reader, what I'm picking up is like, this is just somebody that maybe they're a little dramatic, maybe they're a little messy, maybe they talk a little bit too much, maybe they're a bit prideful, maybe they're really sensitive, really emotional, really dramatic, really rah, rah, rah. But there's like some genuine love and affection here. And so that's why it's like kind of funny to me, because it's like, I feel like you guys for the most part are going to be okay. For most of you, I feel like this connection is going to be okay. So let's look into their reason for manifesting you with the 7 of Cups right here. So very simply, pile 2, someone is going to manifest a conversation with you, which is like a way to make things right. This person may be going on an apology tour all of 2023, because again, we have 2 7s here, and this person somewhere, they know they messed up, because I can feel the guilt just radiating from this off of the 7 of Wands. And that's why they keep replaying this argument or situation over and over again. They may have more than one person to set things right with the 7 of Cups right here. The 7 of Cups, to me, it looks like them knocking on people's doors, stopping by with gifts, like maybe flowers or a card to say sorry. Or maybe gift giving could be one of the ways that this person apologizes. It could just be that like let's just say, I don't know why this visual just came through so strongly. I don't know if maybe y'all have a birthday coming up in January or in February or March or something like that, or sometime soon, and you're not expecting this person to show up because the way that y'all left things off was like the 7 of Wands right here. But they show up anyways, and that's their way of trying to like extend this olive branch to you. And that's their way of saying like they want to make things right. So this person may say sorry without saying the word sorry, because again, their pride is just, it's on 10 with the 7 of Wands. So even when they know they're wrong, and this person, they're manifesting an opportunity to let you know that you weren't the reason for something, because I'm hearing, I wasn't even mad at you. So someone may have taken out their frustrations on you. And I'm being so serious when I say something about this last fight was a big eye opener for them, where they realize I need to get help with this 9 of Wands in reverse right here, or I really have a problem with this Nine of Wands in reverse. And if I don't get this in check, I'm going to push everyone away. They may not come out and say that to you and to maybe whoever else that they've been arguing with, because I feel like this person has had issues with multiple people, and they're kind of like that common denominator where it's like, listen, you've had issues with me, with your own grandmama, with your dog, with everybody. Like, you've had issues with everyone. And we're all trying to tell you, like, some sort of behavior has to change. Like, maybe it's the way that they communicate and talk to people, you know, like maybe it's the way that they express their emotions and they just lash out instead of just saying what's wrong. And so, yeah, it's like too, it may be a little bit confusing for you and even for other people that's involved with this person because of the Seven of Cups. Again, there's two sevens here mirroring each other. With the Seven of Cups, it's like this person, they have these really endearing characteristics. They have really redeeming qualities, and that may be why it's hard to completely give up on this person. Because it's like maybe they do have a really gentle heart, or maybe they are really kind, maybe they are really loyal. I don't know. There's something here where it makes it really difficult for people to walk away, or for maybe you to walk away, because it's like this person, like when they're not in the Seven of Wands energy, there's somebody that you can really rock with, and you know, like you could be really close with and really tight with, and you guys could be like a really good team together. But when they're in the Seven of Wands, and this could be something that like this Seven of Wands type of personality comes out maybe when they drink, or maybe when they're around certain people, or maybe when they're in certain environments or situations, maybe when they're stressed, it's like the Seven of Wands personality in them, it comes out. This could be somebody that like they have like an issue with anger or just lashing out. But I'm hearing this person say, like, I wasn't even mad at you. Like, you weren't even the problem. And if you are absolutely done with this person, pile 2, you may choose to let them embark on this journey alone of getting some help and figuring themselves out. But the strongest feeling that I'm getting here as the reader is you guys, pile 2, being like, I know it wasn't me. I know you weren't mad at me. I know there's something in you that you're wrestling with or working through, and some of you will choose to help this person figure it out. Some of you will choose to stick by this person as they're working through these behavioral issues, because you're not done. You never wanted to give up on them. But in order for you to give them another chance, I feel like you guys have really strong boundaries with the Seven of Wands here, just saying like, listen, I'll rock with you, but you have got to change, or you have got to fix this, or you have got to get some help. You have got to figure this out. You've got to change the way that you speak to me, the way that you treat me, the way that you do something. You guys are making really strong boundaries where it's like, I have your back. I will walk this journey with you, but I'm also not putting up with this behavior anymore. And I promise you, I will fight you tooth and nail at every turn. Or I'm just going to walk away from this because I'm not going to stress about trying to make a grown ass person change. So I just feel like you guys, you never wanted to give up on them. But in order to give them another chance, you needed them to see where they went wrong. You needed them to start taking accountability and to start looking within instead of fighting everything and everyone outside of them. And now that they realize the arguments or aggressiveness they exude stems from this internal conflict, it's easier for you to move past this with these two sevens right here. Now for the outcome, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So for many of my pile 2s, the outcome of this person manifesting you is you learning a lot of patience and restraint, learning to accept people for who they are and the flaws that they come with, learning to be a bit more flexible and even forgiving, whether you choose to keep them in your life or not. So many of you have learned through this not to take other people's pain personally. So you may have learned as well how to open up just enough to give another chance to people that have screwed up in some way, as long as they haven't like crossed certain boundaries. Like I'm not picking up that you guys are like this saint that just forgives disrespect and tolerates just really horrible bad behavior, but it's like you guys have your limits and this person hasn't necessarily pushed you to that limit. So what I'm picking up here is like this person has screwed up just enough for you to allow some grace here. And and plus too, for some of you, it's like you guys have been dealing with this person for so long. This could totally be like a family member Or it could be like a friend that you have known since like the sandbox days, since y'all were kids or something. Maybe y'all's parents have always been friends. This could be somebody that's like a family friend, something like that, a friend of the family. And you've just grown up with this person and they've always been like this. And I feel like it's you guys starting to call them out on like, hey, like, I know I've tolerated this for like the last 15, 20, 38 years, but I'm not doing that anymore. Like, you need to change, you know? Something here has caused my pile twos to say like, this isn't going to work anymore. So you may have learned with this outcome card being the 9 of Wands in reverse, you may learn not to give up on people because like you're not taking the 7 of Wands on like this fight belongs to you, because it doesn't. You're learning to let people delegate their own conflicts, and that sometimes there's nothing you can do but accept that this is where people are at, for better or for worse. So the outcome feels so much more geared towards you, strangely enough, pile 2. Like the outcome opens your eyes up in a way. So for my pile 2s that are absolutely done with someone, that will be your outcome, where this is just finito, you know? But for those of you that sees and accepts someone for their flaws, the outcome is another chance with them. But either way, pile 2, you give them their pain back and you let them take care of their own demons. And it's also 222 on my clock. So some of you guys, you may be seeing 222 quite a bit. Let's get, okay. Okay, so this person may have a God complex. For some of you, this is a lover, because we have God that came out, God, lover, and then we have healer. Oh, I thought it said heathen. I was about to say, damn, the cards are just being extra savage today. Underneath the deck, we have priest. That's interesting with priest, God, and healer. Somebody in your life may have a God complex. Pile 2. Because this is like too much with priest, God, and healer. This is like somebody that really, what I'm picking up first is like, this is someone that really, they may expect a lot of praise. They may need like a lot from everybody in their lives. This person may be quite like needy, and not like, and like in a way where it's like they need a lot of praise. They need a lot of recognition. And you may have started to cut that off with the 7 of Wands. Like, you want too much. You're doing too much. For a very specific amount of you here in pile 2, this person may be like getting married or about to have a kid or something. And so they kind of expect everybody to wait on them hand and foot. They may be taking something to like another level where they're like, I'm getting married in 6 months, and they're like a bride or a groomzilla, and they're just like, because they're stressed out, they think that they can just kind of talk to people in any sort of way. Anyways, with healer here says light attributes: passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. Like I said, this person is going to, they realize they need help somewhere. They realize they need to heal something. And I feel like that this falling out or this argument with you and them maybe being overwhelmed because they're arguing with even other people outside of you, it's like it was a wake-up call for them that, hey, I need to like heal. Like, I am unhealed. 9 of Wands in reverse is like 9 of Wands upright is I am unhealed. I need a break. In reverse, this is someone that knows, they're aware of the fact that they need to heal somewhere, and they're just not taking the time and the space that they need to recoup. The shadow says, for the healer card, says taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Yeah, it's like somebody expects you to be like, wait on them hand and foot. Then we have here God, light attributes, benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. Shadow attributes, despotism, and cruelty, using power to control people. That's kind of what this feels like somebody was just used to sort of being a certain way for a long time, and maybe people putting up with it, and now they're really not doing that anymore. Somebody's getting called out on their stuff. And then we have here lover. So for some of you, this could definitely be your lover, your person, your spouse. And it says light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Shadow attributes, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. And then with priests underneath the deck, it says here light attributes, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Shadow says violates the trust of your spiritual community, seduced by your own spiritual role. So whoever this is, I feel like they just have a very inflated sense of self. Very, very, very inflated ego. And it's because they're scared of something. And I think a lot of my pile twos, you're aware enough to know that they're like scared of something, or that they're very insecure, or that they have some deep issues, or maybe some unhealed traumas, or whatever it is. But you can only extend your grace as far as you can. And this is why you guys are starting to like maybe be a little bit more rough with them and not as gentle with them as like what you used to in the past. And they're having a hard time maybe like adjusting to that, adjusting to like people holding them accountable with the Seven of Wands right here. So this could be some of their attributes, some of their traits here. Let's grab some, this is the Astral Soul Oracle deck. I'm just trying to see if any astrology energies come out. We have here full moon and then a conjunction. Full moon says energy. Is there something under? No. Full moon says energy, peak, harvest, blessings, and achievement. And full moon, it usually represents some sort of like a climax when it comes to moon lunar energy. Moon lunar energy is all about our emotions, subconscious, our memories, intuition, instincts. Then we have here conjunction. It says unity, autonomy, individuation, inner self, self-motivation, concentration, and personal interests. So that's what I feel like. I feel like with conjunction, because when we deal with conjunctions in astrology, this is about two celestial objects that are sitting kind of close together. And so they start to unify their properties and their priorities and their agendas. They kind of meld and absorb together. It's kind of like when you throw salt in a glass of water and the water dissolves the salt. That's what a conjunction is like. And so with a conjunction, I feel like these cards coming out just expressing or explaining more of this person's energy is like this person expected you to almost dissolve into them or give in to them. They just sort of expected to for people maybe to listen to them with this conjunction right here. But also with this conjunction, what I'm getting with this full moon as well is like what I'm getting is like there's these phases where they expect that with people. And two, it's like if you guys pile two decide to give this person a chance, whoever's trying to manifest you, you guys are going to be able to move forward in a way, if the both of you want this, where you come together in a lot more of an easy way, where there's more unity between you guys. And with full moon here, this is them learning to get their emotions in check right here. Underneath the deck, we have square. Yeah, square is, it's a harsh aspect. It's all about, like it says here, resistance, struggle, obstacles, experience, effort, learning, conflict, obsession, and problems. So squares happen. The square represents an issue or a problem in astrology, generally speaking. I mean, it depends on the energies that's involved. But besides all that, squares usually represent issues in astrology, and these issues arise to initiate some sort of action. So whatever this conflict is with the Seven of Wands right here, it was so that you and this person could initiate some sort of change, because that needed to happen in order for you guys to be able to come together in a more unified way, because that wasn't possible before. Their pride was like really in the way. Let's see what some other energies describing you guys. Relationship or this manifestation. We have reclaim. So somebody's trying to reclaim a relationship with you. Then we have connection with this tree on it. So for some of you, this is family. This is somebody that you could be related to, or like I said, you see them as family, with this tree being on the connection card right here. So this is about reclaiming a connection that was starting to become estranged for some of you. And this person could feel people pulling away from them, like I mentioned with the Seven of Wands. And that was what was really scary for them, was, wait, hold on. You know, like no one's ever held me accountable enough to the point where they were threatening to walk away and leave, maybe, or something like that. And that's what this person is trying to keep from happening with this reclaim and this connection right here. Okay, I want to pull a couple of oracle cards from your higher self in terms of this connection, just as some advice from your higher self in terms of this connection. If some of you are here looking for advice as to how to handle this, I feel like one piece of advice is just to sort of separate enough where this person doesn't stress you out. But let's just hear from your higher self, because I'm kind of going case by case, person by person, or pile by pile to pick which oracle decks I'm going to pull from. We have here joyful times. It says a celebration is coming up, a wedding, a proposal, a birthday, or an achievement will be a wonderful time in your life. Like I mentioned earlier, some of you guys, you may have a birthday or something coming up where you're not expecting this person to show up because of the way you guys left things off, and they show up anyways. And that is their way of saying, I'm sorry. That's their way of saying, please give me another chance, without them saying it, is they want to be a part of the joyful times coming up in your life. They don't want to miss out on these times. That's just going to be another thing that makes them feel even worse, and like they're really missing out. We've got good luck underneath the deck. Let me get one more from your higher self. Okay, we have here no rush. Put your heart into it, but don't rush. There are valuable lessons along the way that will prepare you for the future. So your higher self is telling you not to rush this. And for some reason with no rush, I'm hearing don't have expectations. Like it's less you'll be less disappointed the less you expect of this person. Because even let's say that this person is like, okay, I'm going to go get some help, and they actually like make some sort of action steps towards getting help, and you've never seen them do this before. Just because they're making certain changes that you've never seen them do before, I feel like your higher self, what's coming through so strongly with this no rush is like, don't expect too much from them, not because they're not going to rise to the occasion, but because they are learning. And this means that like they're going to screw up as they go along, and you don't want to put yourself in a position where you hold them screwing up in some way against them to the point where you completely give up on them, because it's like they are learning and they are improving and they are changing, as we can see with all these cards here. Healer, God, lover. I mean, this is somebody that they're really trying to get to a better place. They're really trying to get to, they're really trying to conjunct, okay, with you and other people in their lives. They're really trying to figure out their emotions, why they blow up like this with this full moon card. They're trying to heal. They may even try to connect to a higher power, maybe go to church, maybe become more religious with this God card right here. They may be trying to heal their connections with you if you guys are a lover, or maybe with the person in their lives that they are romantically attached to. This is somebody that wants to be more of a lover and not a fighter with this lover card right here. So this person is really trying to change, but look at what's underneath the deck. We have here miracles. It says miracles are flowing into your life. Your angels are helping you resolve your challenges in ways that will surprise you. There's going to be some sort of a surprise here with this person changing, because you're not used to them changing. So there will be some sort of miraculous changes that happen. Look at what's underneath miracles. Old bad habits, habitual responses from the past are overriding your new good intentions. Love something greater than the habit. Exactly. Make sure you love them more than their mistakes if this is somebody that you don't want to give up on, because as they're learning how to cope better or deal better or express themselves better, they're still going to make mistakes. Okay, so I feel like this is just more so like your guides not wanting you to expect too much from them. And again, it's not because they're not changing, but it's just more so like just because they're human. So just, give some grace where you can. And let's see the energy surrounding this manifestation, around this connection. Should you choose to come back together with this person, we have here transformation. This person is changing then. This person is definitely changing for very, very many of you. Underneath the deck, we have 6th chakra. So this is the 3rd eye. So transformation here says the energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through the times of transition. What did I keep saying? Make sure you give them some grace. And it says right here, the energy of transformation supports our ability to gracefully flow through times of transition, allowing the old to make room for the new. This person is really trying to move those old traits and habits out the way that are harmful to the connections in their lives, because they really do care, and they don't want to lose these connections. They don't want to be alone. They don't want people to give up on them. So this person is really serious about making some sort of changes, whoever this is. For some of you, this is like a family member. This may be like a head of the family or something like that. And then we have here the sixth chakra. It says the energy of the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive ability. So this person is gaining more inner sight. They're gaining more inner sight. They're maybe listening more to their intuition, because they're connecting more with their heart. They're connecting more with their empathy. They're connecting more in a way where it's like, how would I feel if other people spoke to me as the way that I spoke to them, or treated me the way that I treated them? So I feel like they're coming out of this like maybe selfish sort of stance that they used to be in, where because they were frustrated, the whole world needed to feel it. The whole world needed to know it. And it's like they're starting to work on that in a way where it doesn't just like spill out. What's the saying? When you're hurt and you're cut, you bleed on people that didn't cut you. Whatever that saying is. That's what I feel like this person had an issue with, and they're working on that. And then where's the... Okay, yeah, I grabbed all your other cards. So then let's just let's grab some charms to see what you guys get here. If you need help identifying this person. Okay. So we have here a little dice that flipped over on the 6. I don't know. I don't roll the dice. I don't know if that means something significant. We have here an R. Then we have a 3. Then we have the sign Taurus right here. Let me see if we have... No, okay, so we have fire signs and water signs with the tarot cards. So the Wands cards here, both of these Wands cards are, well, no, the 7 of Wands is ruled by Leo, and the 9 of Wands is ruled by Sagittarius. But we also have here Taurus that came out. And then we have, what is this? Like a zebra? Yeah, this is like a little zebra. We've got like another... Oh no, this is the sign, the symbol of Aquarius. So that could be significant. Then we have an X. Then we have a 6 or a 9. We have this like book here. We've got the letter D. The number 1, so it could be a life path 1, 3, 9, or 6. Then we have an M, so their name could have D or M in it. Then we have a 6 or a 9, another 6 or 9. We have the evil eye, so some of you just feel like you need spiritual protection from this person, or you have taken some sort of spiritual protection from this person, and that's why they maybe aren't just getting to you as much, or you just sort of resolved like either you got to change or I'm gonna walk away. Then we have this, why does that look like that car emblem? Is that, I don't know what that is, but it looks like a heart with wings. And then we have a Y. So any of these may be significant to the person that popped up in your reading in terms of who is manifesting you in the year of 2023. But pile 2, this is all that I'm saying for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And oh wait, we also have a C over here. Sorry, you guys. But hopefully you guys come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So we're starting with your tarot cards to check out who is manifesting you in the year of 2023. So we're just going to jump straight into your reading. The very first card is going to be showing me or describing their energy to me, the person that is trying to manifest you. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands in reverse right away. Right away, this is whoever's energy this is, whoever's trying to manifest you in 2023. They're in the energy of regret right now. Their reason for manifesting you. I think I already know where this is going. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody let a good thing go. Avi. And then we have the outcome. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords. Whoever is manifesting you, they are not going to like the outcome. Damn. So that's what we're doing with your pile, huh? That's where we're at. Very different from the first two piles. So pile 3. Starting off with describing their energy, 8 of Wands in reverse. Whoever is trying to manifest you in 2023, you are repelling them at every turn. This could be your angels or your ancestors or your higher self keeping this person's intentions from reaching you. Or this could just be the fact that like you've like blocked their number so they literally can't reach you. This could be someone who you've blocked any and all communication with. So I mean, this looks like an ex possibly, especially with the Three of Swords over here. This person moved on you in a way where it was 8 of Wands. So when this person was in your life, I hate that this is coming up, but when this person was in your life, they were very impulsive. They made decisions without thinking, what would this do to the connection? They just did what they wanted to do. And with this being the 8 of Wands, you may have forgiven them time and time again. And I think they never expected you to cut them off eventually because you always let them back into your life. And I'm shocked we don't have the Devil card energy here because this 8 of Wands in reverse, it feels a little maybe obsessive is like too strong of a word, but it feels like they can't fully let you go in the way that you've let them go or are getting over them. So this 8 of Wands in reverse is saying someone's attempts to manifest you back will backfire because you are not in any way willing to allow them back in. And that's what I'm picking up here. And if you are open to another shot with this person, this maybe isn't the pile for you. You actually may have been drawn to another pile. I won't say which one. But majority of you in pile 3 are more than done because I literally feel a coldness on the right side of my body. And whenever I feel this, I know that this is your guide's way of communicating to me that from your end, you are completely cut off from engaging with this connection or with this person or situation. You've completely severed it. So some of you, this person will try to send you gifts, flowers, letters. What's that? Somebody just sent me this the other day. I was dying laughing, like I was rolling on the floor laughing. It's like this stupid ass song from back in the day. When you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. I don't remember who sang that. I don't know. Just look it up and watch the video because it's so funny. But someone sent me a video, that meme a while back, where old boy crashed his girl's date that she was on with someone new because when he was with her, you know, he wanted to go out and explore their options and be with other women. So she let him go and she was working on moving on. And he was just sliding down the window, singing his heart out. It's so funny. But, oh my God, okay. So that might be why that song came to mind. Someone thought whatever was out here in these streets was worth leaving you and exploring other options. Maybe they thought they could find better or that the grass was greener on the other side. And now they're running back with the 8 of Wands in reverse, tail tucked between their legs. Like, I made a huge mistake. It's a lot of regret. The moment I saw this card, I just felt regret. So this is a lot of regret and fear that they chose wrong. And whatever is out there is for the streets. And they are realizing, oh my goodness, I had a priceless gem. Like, I literally had you in my hands with the King of Pentacles in reverse and I gave it away. It's not like they lost it. It's not like it was stolen from them. None of that. They willingly, voluntarily gave it away is what I'm picking up as the reader anyways. And so the reason for manifesting you back, or for manifesting you, trying to manifest you in 2023 with this King of Pentacles in reverse, their reason is for manifesting you is they let go of the real thing. And this might be a romantic situation. It could be an ex-friend. It could even be a job that let you go in the past. But I feel like whoever this is, it's like they keep running into people or connecting with people that they're fake on some level. It's like they're not real on some level. It's like now they really realize like how real you were in a way, or they have this different appreciation for you and how real you were. Something about King of Pentacles in reverse is saying something isn't real. Like something maybe looked shiny and new and it was a pile of shit. So I don't know. Fill in your own blanks, but whoever this is being haunted, almost like tormented by the fact that, oh my God, I had it and I didn't know I had it when it was mine. Everything they were looking for was literally in the palm of their hands already, but because of whatever this Eight of Wands is, very fleeting with this Eight of Wands, someone acted on a fleeting desire or a fleeting moment with this Eight of Wands in reverse that had major repercussions with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel this is your spiritual team denying this person's advancements towards you at every turn. I feel like somewhere you were being guarded almost from this person, especially depending on how badly they hurt you. And yeah, we do have the Three of Swords right here. Oh, and that's the outcome position. Damn. This outcome position could go either which way. If these messages resonate for you in some way, I promise you, whatever pain this person put you through that caused you to walk away and to stay away, they will feel the pain that they put you through threefold. Especially because you were the best that they could get, and now it's past tense. Meanwhile, you're moving towards a future with a much better option, with a realer option. It was like the realness was mismatched. It was like you were really real in this connection and they didn't realize how valuable having a real connection or a real person is in their life, having a trustworthy and honest person is in their life. Like they took that for granted. And I feel like now that's all they can get is people that are just as real as they are, like is people that are on their level pretty much. Yeah, that's why that dumb music video came to mind. Yeah, literally that scenario is playing out for some of you, whether romantically, platonically, business-wise, could be work-related. Someone handed over the best thing that could have ever happened to them. And while it does hurt my pile threes, it won't for long, because you're going to feel eventually like, thank God this didn't work out. Like eventually you're going to move on. You're going to move past this hurt, past this pain, past this disappointment. And I keep saying a future partner for my pile threes. So I'm going to pull a few romance cards. This doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It doesn't, but I'm going to pull some for those of you where this may be resonating with a romantic situation that you've been through. But yeah, somebody just, they literally handed over a gem, a priceless gem. And yeah, that's important to say because your guides keep emphasizing like, this isn't just romantic. This isn't just romantic. So maybe for some of you, this wasn't just one person that you experienced this with. This could be different relationships that you experienced this with, where it's like, maybe you experienced being with a partner that wasn't true to themselves. Maybe you experienced fake friends. Maybe you experienced some fake business associates, maybe some fake family members. It could have just been different relationships where you experienced some like fakeness or whatever. And one of those relationships, or maybe even a few of them, are trying to possibly manifest you back. Because if they were a fake friend to you, they keep running into people taking advantage of them or being fake with them or lying on their name or something like that. So like, for instance, if this was a family member that did you dirty for whatever reason, there's like a new friend coming in that will feel like a soulmate, like they are part of your soul tribe. You'll have a stronger, deeper connection to them than your own blood relative. So this outcome with the Three of Swords is really going to leave this Eight of Wands in reverse person like emotionally disabled for a long time. Some of them won't ever truly get past this, because how do you move on and accept the best thing that you could have had? You were blind enough to give it away, to let go of it. It's going to eat away at whoever this is. And the outcome with this Three of Swords, it spells karma. They'll always feel haunted. Like, let's say, for example, this was an ex-lover. Every new relationship that they get into, there won't be a lot of rest here, because they will constantly make comparisons between them and you, or they will feel like these new people are a lesser version of you, like they cannot make them as happy as you would have made them or as you did make them. And a lot of times it may lead to them self-sabotaging connections, or again, with this card being totally karmic, this person will end up attracting exactly who they were to you. So whatever this fleeting Eight of Wands moment was, it ends up being a lifetime consequence for this person, and it haunts them for a long time. So pile three, I don't know if some of you just needed to hear this, and that's why you picked this pile, for your spiritual team to let you know someone is not getting away with having hurt you in the way that they did. But if so, if that's something you needed to hear, then here's your confirmation. For those of you like myself, like when I'm done with someone, I'm donezo, like that's it. And I don't necessarily want to hear about past people. So see, if that's the case, see if you were maybe drawn to another pile that may touch on some new connections for you, if that's where your interests are at. But other than that, pile 3, I'm going to focus your oracles. I'm going to ask the Most High right now, like if we can focus on messages for you and your future connections, because I keep saying like a new partner, someone that you connect with that makes you feel like this was a bad dream. So let's see if we can focus on this new connection. Let's just see. Let's see what we get here. So this is the archetype cards. First of all, let's pull one archetype card for this energy here. Let's just see. One archetype card for this energy. So we have Samaritan, light attribute, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Shadow attribute, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help that you offer. So this was someone that maybe with this energy down here, maybe this was somebody that you really tried to help repeatedly. Maybe, like I said, with the 8 of Wands, you let them back in over and over and over again. Underneath the deck, we have exactly trickster. This is that past person's energy. We have Samaritan and trickster. So maybe you kept lending your hand and offering help or offering yourself to somebody that was like a trickster. They were never that honest. There was something about them that was a little bit fake. It says light attribute, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Shadow attribute, manipulating others through duplicity. So let's look into future connections energy. Let's look into future connections for my pile 3s that are interested in future connections. We have gambler. It says light attribute, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Shadow says relying on luck rather than hard work. Somebody may take a gamble in your future, pile 3, or it could be describing how this relationship, it feels like a gamble for you. This new person coming into your life or your reality at some point, it may feel like a gamble. It may feel like a risk. It may feel a little bit unsettling. Visionary here. It says capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Shadow says selling insights to the highest bidder, compromising your vision to make it more acceptable. Yeah, so whoever this is, it's like that is coming into your future. This is somebody that is willing to take a risk. They are willing to gamble. They are willing to invest in their vision and what they want. So this is somebody that doesn't settle when it comes to getting what they want. And it kind of reminds me a lot of your energy, where it's just like, listen, if somebody doesn't see my worth, I'm out of here. I don't care if I'm gambling with my future. I don't care if I'm gambling with the fact that, like, if this is a romantic situation, I don't care if I end up alone. Like, I'm not going to sit around and take some sort of disrespect or some sort of bad treatment and be mistreated and things like that. So the person that's coming into your life in the future, they reflect that. They reflect that in a lot of ways, where it's like they gamble constantly with their future because wherever they may be at in the current or in the present, it's not good enough. And they're a visionary. They're somebody that really looks into the future. They're very futuristic. They're very like, they're just a risk taker. They're a full card energy type of person, where they know how to cut their losses when whatever it is that they're dealing with is not good enough for them. And they don't make any excuses about it. Let's see, let's get some astrology cards. Let's look into your new person, because I really don't want to keep looking into this old person here. So let's see if we can get some astrological energies on your new person. We've got Gemini, we've got retrograde. And then we have underneath the deck, waning gibbous, releasing, gratitude, nurture, active service. So the new person coming into your life, they could be a Gemini. They could have some retrograde placements in their chart. And it's pretty normal for most people to be born with like the outer planets in retrograde, because they spend so much time retrograde. But more so the personal planets, I feel like with this retrograde energy, this new person coming into your life, that may be one of the main signs that this is like a new person for you, is they have maybe like a retrograde personal planet. So that would be like Mercury, Mars, or Venus retrograde in their natal chart, possibly. Or it could be you could meet this person during a retrograde. I think is it still? No, yes, we are actually still currently under Mercury retrograde in Capricorn right now. So this could be somebody that you are literally meeting right around now, or will meet very soon, or you could meet them during a retrograde phase. Something, like I said, though, something with this retrograde, it feels significant when it comes to like the personal planets. And Mars only goes retrograde every 2 years. Venus only goes retrograde every 18 months. And Mercury goes retrograde like 3-4 times a year. So yeah, it'll probably more so be, and then we have Gemini that's ruled by Mercury. So it could be during a Mercury retrograde period where you meet this new person. And then we have here waning gibbous, releasing gratitude, nurture, active service. With this waning gibbous here, it's a waning moon. So this is something where when we're dealing with a waning moon, we're dealing with waning lunar energy, which means that this lunar energy it's decreasing. It is phasing out. So this is telling me that some of you guys, your energy, your connection, your emotional connection to maybe this past person, whoever hurt you, this trickster, this 8 of Wands in reverse person, that emotional connection is waning. It's dying out. It's phasing out. And it's in a way so you can make way, way in your own heart for this new person to come in. But you could meet this new person during a waning gibbous or a waning moon, something like that. And so this card is also kind of reminding me that some of you guys, you may meet this new person when you may be feeling down on your luck. You may be feeling a little drained emotionally, because you're releasing whatever this emotional connection is right here. Yeah, we have Chiron underneath that. Chiron, the wounded healer. Seriously? Yeah. So some of you guys, you may meet this new person that's more suited for you, that's healthier for you when you are healing certain wounds that this relationship has caused you. Oh, look at what was underneath that. 7th house. I relate. 7th house is all about commitment, partnerships, marriages. So it's like, yeah, it says here's where we can see the personal relationships that involve commitment or cooperation of some sort, marriage, spiritual union, agreements, societies, and business partnerships. So whoever it is that you meet, like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic. So let this fit in how it fits for you. But whoever it is that you meet, this person that's really, really meant for you, that's healthier for you, it could lead to some sort of serious commitment, long-term commitment. Let's see. Let's get some love cards for you. Why did that pop out like that? New life. Whoever this new person is, it could lead to a pregnancy. It could lead to a pregnancy, or in general, it's going to lead to a new life with this new person. What's underneath? Giving a gift. So this new relationship may feel like a gift for some of you. Let's see. We have here insecurities. Let go of the negative experiences of the past. Pile 3. This is exactly what I feel like you guys, especially with this Chiron energy right here coming out to describe your new person coming in, whoever this is, whether it's a new friend, a new business person, a new lover. This is, you're working through insecurities. This new person could be working through insecurities of their own. But yeah, this is all about letting go of the negative experiences of the past. This is that negative experience of the past. And another thing with this 3 of Swords, I forgot to mention, with this being the outcome card, I also need to mention this. This doesn't feel like majority of you, because like I said, I actually felt a coldness on the right side of my body, which means that majority of my pile 3s are donezo. Like you put the kibosh on this connection. So for those of you that may be open to letting this past connection back in, I'll pull a card for this, for those of you that are open to it. But let me say, with this 3 of Swords right here being the outcome card, this is coming through as a warning that if you let this person back in, there's a huge probability that it's going to end the way that it ended the last time with this 3 of Swords. But with it being the 3 of Swords, it's like, it's just another sword that sort of gets stabbed into you emotionally. The more you let this person back in, it's like, it's going to keep hurting you and wounding you. Okay. So for those of you that are interested in letting this person back in, let's pull a card for them. Cleanse. I'm done. Cleanse. Exactly. Like I said, this 3 of Swords is a warning card. Cleanse, release what no longer serves you. Okay, some of you, if you're open to letting this person back in and they have hurt you before, you may need to cleanse them from your life, or cleanse your energy of them. You may need to emotionally sever them. Because yeah, you were the pile where I was like, I'm shocked we don't have any devil card energy here. There could be a little bit of codependency here. This person could be codependent on you, maybe you on them. And that's why maybe this releasing them has felt very difficult, very painful. Because sometimes those karmic ties, they can feel so intense that they manifest as codependency. And so for some of you, you need to cleanse this person from your energy and stop going back and stop allowing them back in. For others of you, I mean, if you want to see it this way, if you just want to sort of go for it anyways, this person needs to release what no longer serves them. And what no longer serves them is this Eight of Wands impulsive energy where they're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about the connection. They just want to do what they want to do. And it's like the type of idea or the type of energy where they're like, what's it called when, what's that saying? Don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness. That's what I feel like this Eight of Wands in reverse energy is. This person doesn't worry about permission. They do what they want to do in the moment. It's very impulsive. And then they worry about the cleanup job afterwards. Like, okay, well, you know, let me go into crisis mode and like dealing with whatever my selfish decisions have caused. So whoever this is, pile 3, honestly, I'm really feeling like, look at that. It says love is coming underneath the deck. For those of you that are really struggling to not let this person back in, love is coming. And you need to choose love. That was underneath love is coming. But your guides are speaking so clearly and they're saying like, cleanse. You need to cleanse this person of your energy. You need to release yourself from this person. Normally, I try not to give any sort of messages like that sound more instructional, but it's just like that. This Three of Swords feels so strongly like a warning, like, no, like it's just going to end up the same way that it ended up last time and it's going to hurt. So I just want to make sure I am saying that just in case. Okay, let's see, let's grab some cards for this new person here. All is well. You see that? We have all is well for this new person coming into your life. We've got all is well. And then underneath the deck, we have vitality. So this is somebody that's going to give, they're going to give you energy. They're not going to drain you. Whoever this new person, new love, new friend, new whatever is, they're going to give you energy. They will not drain you. They will not put you in this state where you have to repeatedly heal yourself and tend to yourself and your emotions. And you've got to go into these hermit modes where you repair. For those of you interested in past person, let's just get one card for that. We've got forgive. I mean, it's like you're going to have to keep forgiving this person, pile 3. I mean, the cards, they keep speaking. I'm trying to kind of pull a card for all of you here and look out for all of you, but compassion, forgive. I mean, it's like you're going to have to keep forgiving whoever this is. And let's get romance card for your new person. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This could be for those of you that are trying to move on from an old connection that's been very painful. This could be your guides and your angels giving you like the green light to go out and get back into dating. If that's something that you're interested in, and you're wondering like, should I get out? Should I get back out there? Is it too soon? Do I need to heal some more? No, they're telling you to go out and express your love. Go out, have fun. What was underneath that? Love yourself first. We have, it is safe for you to love. Pay attention to the red flags. Unrequited love. Let's see, what's underneath? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Yeah, they're not going to be playing games. They're going to be somebody that's like a lot more upfront. And I feel like they may be like a lot more brave with their emotions too. what is this? Attraction. This new person coming in is you attract love by enjoying this moment fully. So for those of you with this new person coming in, playfulness underneath the deck. Yeah, exactly. It sort of feels like your guides are wanting you to get back to a place where you're more playful and more lighthearted, maybe not taking things too seriously right now. And I feel like whoever this new person is coming into your life, like they're going to come into your life in a moment where you're kind of maybe enjoying your own space, or maybe you're focused on work, or maybe you're focused on your health, or maybe you're just focused on dating and having fun. And then it's like you run into somebody that's like a serious partner, like they're a serious partner, and there's a very strong attraction as well. And then we have playfulness. So yeah, this is going to come, this new person may come in at a time where you're just trying to enjoy yourself and have fun. Let's get another relationship card. Just looking into your new energy, we have here soul. So this new person coming into your life, they may totally feel like a soulmate for you. Underneath the deck, we have sensuality. They're also going to make you feel safe enough to be sensual, to be more gentle, to be more warm, to be more open, to be more vulnerable. Like when we're loved in the right way, we're not as defensive. We're not as scared, right? So we don't close up as much. It's easier for us to open up more when we're loved in the right way and when we're connecting with really healthy people. So that's what I feel like. I feel like whoever this new person is, they're going to connect to your soul in a way where you just like open up, kind of like a flower. You just sort of blossom, and it may shock you how you're able to open up, because you've dealt with this 3 of Swords energy. You've been hurt, you've been disappointed, you've dealt with tricksters, you've dealt with people that took advantage of your Samaritan giving helpful heart and intentions. And now it's like that you're dealing with this new person who is very upfront. They're very transparent when it comes to their soul. So in other words, they're very upfront and transparent when it comes to their intentions. And they don't lie about these things. They don't see the point in that. They bare their soul so you can see them for them. They have nothing to hide, in other words. That's what's going to help you move into a space where it's easier for you to trust this person. And it may restore your trust in love. It may restore your faith in love as well. Pile 3, but it says here, soul. The energy of soul activates our connection to the part of us that is closer to the higher realms, God, or the divine. Exactly. It's going to feel very, very divine. This new person will feel divine for a lot of you guys. And then sensuality here says, the frequency of sensuality reminds us that as spirits in human bodies, we are sensual beings experiencing joy and pleasure from the physical world through our senses. And we also have new life with the pregnancy on it. So for sure, whoever gets into a new relationship or a new connection, you may end up getting into a serious commitment sooner than you expect. You may just be like, okay, I think I'm just going to start dating. I think I'm ready. And then boom, you meet your wife or your husband. It's like that fast. Or maybe you guys end up getting pregnant pretty soon. Maybe you guys just end up dedicating yourselves to each other sooner than you think with sensuality. And then let's just get some charms for this new person. Okay, so we're going to be looking into charms with this new energy. Okay. We have here a little skull. I don't know why this skull reminds me of like, I don't know why it reminds me of like New Orleans or like Cinco de Mayo or something like that. But we have like this little skull. I don't know why like voodoo is coming to mind with this, but yeah. So we've got a skull. I'm sorry. There's just some idiot outside that thinks everyone wants to hear their car. Anyways, we have Sagittarius here. Sagittarius came out. So this person is new person, because I'm pulling all these charms is for new energy. So we have Sagittarius. So they could have prominent Sagittarius placements. Leo, we have, so this is a lot of fire energy. What is this? Is this like this is a camera. So the new person coming into your life, they may be somebody that's into photography or videography, or I don't know, anything having to do with like cameras. Maybe they're like a content creator. They could be into that. for some reason, this camera, like it brings up travel. Like I just got a visual of you guys like smiling and somebody taking your picture because you're like traveling and you're visiting somewhere with your new person. So I just saw that. Then we have here 8. This person could be like maybe a life path 8, maybe the eighth month of the year, which is what, August. That could be significant. We have the letter here R, new person energy. We have the dice. It was on 4, but I just flipped it to 5. What is this? We have, is this a saint? I don't know if this is like a saint. I think that's a saint. I don't know which one. And on the back side, it looks like a rose, I think. Yeah, something reminds me of like New Orleans with this. Or maybe hoodoo, or I don't know. Something. This person may have some roots. They may have a family that's really into spiritual work or something. I don't know why that's coming through like that. We have an M here, so this person may have M or R in their name. They may also have an I in their name. They may also have a C in their name. And then we have a 3. Third month of the year, maybe second month of the year with this 2 right here as well. 3, 2, 8. We have an R, M, I, Sagittarius, Leo. So it's a lot of fire energy. And then we have one more dice here, and it was on the number 1. And then this little skull. So that is all that I'm saying for you, pile 3. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Let me take the time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, guys. All right, pile 4, welcome to your reading. So we're starting off with your tarot cards to see who is manifesting you in the year of 2023. So the very first card, we're just going to jump straight in. The very first card is describing this person's energy, the person that's trying to manifest you this year. And we have the King of Cups in reverse. Their reason for manifesting you, card 2. We have the 2 of Swords. And the outcome of this manifestation, oh, we've got the Empress. With the Empress right here, pile 4, this manifestation is definitely going to change your life. So starting off with the King of Cups, describing the energy of the person that is manifesting you or trying to manifest you in 2023, because as the rest of these piles today have shown us, the piles before yours, not all these manifestation attempts are going to be successful. So the person that is trying to manifest you in 2023, there's a possibility here with this King of Cups in reverse that this isn't just one person. Whoever is manifesting you, this could be multiple people, even a group of people or a community that are looking for themselves with this King of Cups in reverse, which may sound weird, but these people are seekers, right? So they want to go deeper and explore their own being. King of Cups is very emotionally stable, aware, and intelligent when it's upright. In reverse, the King of Cups doesn't know how to interact with emotions and sensitivity. This feels like someone or multiple people manifesting you into their lives because they need help opening up. They need help saving their marriage, maybe, or their families or other relationships, or maybe their finances or their mental health. They're seeking stability, especially emotional stability, and they haven't been able to find that. What they need and are crying out for, maybe even praying for, is help. And I don't feel like this person or people know you. So I don't think that they're manifesting you personally, but it's that saying that when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? So some of you drawn to this particular pile, you may have a certain niche or trade or profession that is your life's calling, where you help people get on track in some way. It could be with their health or their spirituality or with their own careers or life direction, maybe relationships. And this King of Cups energy, it feels like someone drowning and they don't have a life vest. They don't have anyone helping to support them or keep them afloat, because this King of Cups is in reverse. So it's kind of like he's not sitting on the surface of the water. He is submerged in reverse. And there may be a multitude of souls that manifest you in 2023 because they need help or a reason to keep going or a reason to keep the faith, or they need some sort of direction. Possibly someone needs your expertise, and I feel like you specialize in something or have a talent in something specific where people really had to search to find you, because there's a way that you do what you do that will help this specific person or peoples. And you know how the medical industry has all types of doctors that specialize in different fields. Yeah, this is like someone who's lost, or they've been to like all the wrong people and all the wrong places, and it leads them to you. And that's the biggest reason for them manifesting you with this Two of Swords right here. Like no one else has been able to help. I've tried this over here to the left. I've tried this over here to the right. I've tried blindfolding myself and sitting still. None of it's working. None of it's helping. They almost feel misunderstood as well with this Two of Swords right here. Like no one speaks their language, or like, let's say, for example, like you're a life coach and this person has been to therapists or whatever, but the way that you coach and guide them, the words that you use, the tone of your voice, it gets past these two swords in a way that it penetrates them vibrationally. You get through to people that others have not been able to reach. They haven't been able to help for whatever reason, or the help that they have sought, it only led them to feeling more confused or cloudy or stuck and untrustworthy, like they couldn't trust whoever was reaching out to help them. Some people may have given up on trying to seek out help. Some of you yourself, you've been in this situation or position before that these people are manifesting you. The people that are manifesting you, you've maybe been in their shoes before, maybe you are in their shoes. And so they look to you because you're one of the very few people that can resonate with them and they can relate to you. So it's like you guys are just speaking the same language, especially on an emotional, vibrational, spiritual level. And it's like you also speak to them intuitively, because as you can see, there's like this moon, this crescent moon in the back. So I feel like you guys' intuitive voices are speaking to each other, whether this is one person or a group of people, because this feels like for a lot of my pile fours, this could be a group of people manifesting you. And it's like their intuition leads them to you, and your intuition leads you to them possibly, or your intuition leads you to a space where you open up enough to where you're able to accommodate these people that need help in the Two of Swords, because this Two of Swords is saying the reason that people are manifesting you, whoever this is because they really need help. They have nowhere else to go. With this Two of Swords, it's kind of like the Five of Pentacles here. Like, I'm looking for help. No one's opening their doors for me. No one's willing or able to help me. And somehow this search, it leads them to you. So it's like the main thing for them that their intuition is telling them is like, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And for you as well, pile four, this is just coming through randomly. So it might only be for a handful of you here. It might only even be for one of you here. For those of you that feel like you have some sort of a calling maybe to do something for people, whatever that may be. Okay. Like, it doesn't have to be in the healing services or industry, like there's a million ways to help people outside of that. So but whatever it is, whatever your calling may feel like it is, if you have been reluctant to go after that, this is even more confirmation for you that there's people, plural, people meant, or they're trying to manifest you. They're meant to find you. There's people out there that need you. And I feel like you may have wrestled with your calling for a while. Even though this reading is all about the people manifesting you, there's a message coming through here for a few of my pile fours saying it's time for you to step into your calling. For those of you that maybe feel a little not afraid, but just maybe you don't like the feeling of like a lot of responsibility on you, like the responsibility of maybe helping people, or maybe that makes you a little anxious, or whatever this is here that has made you a little reluctant. For those of you that have been a little reluctant to go after your calling, to follow it, your guides are coming through very clearly, very strongly, and are saying it's go time. It's time to go. And you'll know if that applies to you or not. Okay, and with the outcome here being the Empress, whoever this is, whether it's a person or a group of people, the outcome here is them putting you on some sort of pedestal, revering you as this person or option that helped them when no one else could. So the outcome is you gaining some sort of reputation that maybe you're the best at what you do, or you're the most skilled, or you're the most helpful. I keep hearing results. So people actually see results with you. They actually experience some sort of progress with you. So whatever you do, it's like people are telling others dealing with similar issues or situations like, hey, go to pile 4. They have the solution. They help me. So some of you are meant to be a business owner or start a business this year. You're meant to be a leader in some way, shape, or form with this Empress card right here. And you may have even started a business in the last couple of years, and 2023 is your year for a lot of recognition with the Empress here. Because like when we look at like a card like the Emperor, which is the Empress's counterpart, the Emperor is a very authoritative, respectable, almost feared leader. The Empress is his equal, but she rules through attraction, not intimidation. And when I say attraction, I don't mean like physical attraction. I don't mean like sexual attraction. I just mean attraction in general. The same exact way the saying goes, like, you catch more flies with honey than with the vinegar. Honey's more attractive than vinegar, right? So it's all about the senses. So you have a way of stimulating people's spiritual senses, especially because the Empress, like I said, she is the equal to the Emperor, but she doesn't attract people through intimidation. She doesn't get them to follow her through intimidation. So people regale her because while she has power and authority, she draws people in with her opulence and her hospitality. She's a ruler, but she is humble and warm. So people feel welcome in her presence. They feel like they are allowed to approach her, like they are allowed to come to her. So whether you identify as male or female, doesn't matter. Your Empress energy in 2023 is very heightened to the point that people are going to just feel drawn to you because it's like they're going to know on some sort of spiritual level that like pile 4 has it. Pile 4 can help. I'm supposed to go to pile 4. I'm supposed to open up to pile 4 about whatever's going on in their life. It's like this kind of spiritual thing here. And that's why they're manifesting you. And they're manifesting you in a way where it's like, they're not doing spell work. They're not doing setting intentions and stuff like that. This is just more so people manifesting you because they need you. So it's almost like you're a resource. You know how like when we need something, the universe, the Most High provides. You are what is being provided here for these peoples when I'm picking up pile 4. So while in 2023, the outcome of whoever is manifesting you will result in you being placed on some sort of pedestal, whether you are male or female, people will feel drawn towards you. You're going to have a lot of pull in 2023. I'm seeing a visual of like catching fish. So catching a whole bunch of fish and pulling them towards you. So some of you may have like a strong like Pisces energy maybe or something like that. Empress is ruled by Venus, and she rules Taurus and Libra. But she is exalted in Pisces though, because I feel like the fish is relevant here. Yeah, and we got the King of Cups, which deals with the water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Two of Swords is ruled by Libra. So yeah, but you may totally be seen as like some sort of a parental figure, like a father or mother figure to souls that are here looking for that because they didn't have it or they don't have it. And I'm going to also mention, because the Empress is here, that for some of my pile 4s, there could be a child manifesting you as well, like a soul that has not been born yet, or maybe a child that is in deep need of a loving family, a safe home, and a parent, a parental figure. This could be some of you possibly adopting in 2023. This could also be, this is a very specific, so it's only going to apply to maybe maybe like one of you here, but there could even be a child that some of you are related to. Like it's not your child. Maybe it's like a sibling's child or a cousin's child of yours. And maybe they end up in your care later on throughout 2023 because they need a different type of structure, a different type of home, or a parental type of figure or something like that. So you guys could be for sure stepping up in that way. Because with the Empress here, I had to mention it. So yeah, this could be some of you possibly adopting in 2023, whether that's a child or maybe an animal or taking care of someone that's really in need of you. They need your spirit because they haven't been able to find that with this Two of Swords right here. Okay, so let's start getting some archetype cards. Let's see who is manifesting you. We've got Gossip. It says light attributes, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow says thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. Like I said, people are going to tell other people going through a similar situation or experience or problem, go to pile 4. It's like word of mouth is going to get around and people are going to be directing others to you because you help them. So that's with Gossip coming through. Let me get another one. What's underneath? We have Rescuers. See, this is what you guys are doing. You're kind of like rescuing a lot of these King of Cups and reverse souls that feel like they're drowning. They feel submerged. They maybe feel overwhelmed with certain issues in their life. They feel lost with this Two of Swords. Rescuer here says light attributes provide strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation or reward. Shadow says assumes that the rescued will reciprocate, keeps the rescued one needy. So who is manifesting you are people that need to be rescued. And the people that you rescue, in a sense, they're going to go back and tell other people, hey, you need help? Go over to pile 4. Like they've got you. Let me get one more. See who else who could be manifesting you in 2023. So what did I tell you guys? I said the King of Cups in reverse, these are souls that are seeking. They are seekers. What came out for you? Seeker. Yes, exactly. Light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. This is what these people are looking for. That's why they're manifesting you. Shadow attribute says inability to commit to a path once found. You see how this picture here, it looks like they're like on a hermit journey. This is what these King of Cups and reverse people are on. They're literally on a hermit journey, 5 of Cups or 5 of Pentacles journey, looking for somebody that can help them, that can lead them in the right direction. It's like when you run into somebody that, well, I mean, before GPS, but it's like running into somebody like back in the day. I'm a 90s baby, so I remember like back before GPS, sometimes if you didn't know where you were, you'd have to like pull over and ask people, how do you get here and how do you get there? This is what people are doing that are manifesting you this year in 2023. And underneath the deck here, we have Warrior. It says light attributes, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. Shadow says trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So these are people that they are manifesting you because they need to, you're going to invoke these people's inner warrior, whoever this is. You're going to invoke their inner fighter. These are people where you are going to wake something up in them that they needed for a long time, and they maybe didn't know how to awaken on their own, or they didn't know how to awaken that themselves. Maybe they didn't have the right support around them to awaken that. Let's get some astrology energy. We have here Kazemi in the heart. It's kind of like the bullseye on a target board, it's like a target on a dartboard. That's what I'm trying to say. Underneath the deck, we have a lunar eclipse, releasing the past breakthroughs, pushing limitations, and healing. This is what people are being drawn to you for. The people manifesting you, it's going to feel as though they're almost going to, it's going to feel like a lunar eclipse sort of experience for them. That is how transformational this experience will be for them, where once they meet you, it's going to feel as though it's a big moment for them in their lives. kind of like they leave from you or your energy, or maybe your wisdom or your healing or your teachings or whatever it is that you provide for these people. They're going to walk away changed and different. And you're going to have a way of really striking these people in their most sensitive space, like in their heart space, their heart chakra space. Let's get one more. Okay. We have here a trine. Trines are very harmonious energy or aspects. Underneath the deck, we have sextile, another harmonious, easy aspect, considered easy aspects in astrology. The trine here says fluency, ease, talent, development, privilege, aptitude, self-comfort, temper, laziness, and intelligence. So with trines, I describe trines as like, over on Patreon, I describe trines as like, it's kind of like when you get different instruments and you, like, let's say like you get a guitar and then you get a piano and then you get a violin, and you play the same exact note on each of those different instruments. They're going to harmonize in a way where you can tell they're different instruments, but they're playing the same chord. So when we're dealing with trines, this is about differences coming together, kind of like Three of Pentacles type energy, where it's like these different people from different walks of life coming together for the exact same goal, for the exact same agenda. It's the exact same objective in mind. And that is where you are the trine, okay? And another thing that's kind of trine energy is the Empress, being card number 3. She is sort of like the high point of the triangle. She's the reason that these people come together. So you are like a reason to bring some sort of community together, some sort of community of souls together, some sort of soul tribe. People may look to you as the mother or the father figure of this soul tribe. And it has everything to do with your spirit, pile 4. Like it's just got everything to do with that. Then we have sextile, integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, empathy. Yeah, exactly. Let's see the point for you guys coming together. We have center yourself. You are going to be the center of this. So it's going to be very important for you, pile 4, to stay grounded and to stay centered. I don't feel as though your ego is going to be an issue at all, but I feel as though you guys are going to need to stay centered because you're going to be helping a lot of people. People are going to come to you in crisis with a rescuer here. People are seeking a rescuer. So people are going to start to look at you and place you on this platform where they look at you as like a hero in their own eyes, in their own lives. And that can take a lot out of a person, especially for those of my pile 4s, the few of you that I picked up earlier, where you're a little reluctant to answer your calling because you can sense how heavy that may be, like showing up for other people. So it's going to be important for you to find some sort of center, for you to find some way to ground yourself through this, especially if people are coming to you for some sort of healing. And you are the one that's like responsible for helping them relieve a lot of energies, a lot of demons, a lot of baggage, a lot of past energies and traumas and experiences. It's going to be so important for you to center yourself. Another thing with the center yourself card coming out being the intention, the reason that you come together with these other people is it's going to also help you center yourself too. So there is going to be this grounding effect that you experience when you are helping and healing these other people. It may even be healing for you in some way, maybe healing for you in your own life and in your own journey. And underneath the deck here, we have explore. This is also going to help you to explore your own gifts. It's going to help you open up and explore your own gifts. I just feel like whatever it is that these people are drawn to you for, it's like you're going to be so humble and relatable because it's like you're going to feel like you're on a healing journey along with them. Like they may see you as the healer, but you may also see them as like, you guys have helped heal me, So it's going to be this like synergy. It's going to be this total connection between you guys. Like a soul tribe, a soul family, and it's going to really help you explore your own gifts, and you're going to help other people uncover their own gifts, especially when it comes to them being a warrior. Where do we have war? Oh yeah, underneath the deck here, especially when it comes to being a warrior. All right, pile 3, let's pull a few cards from your higher self. I didn't consult the higher self for every pile today. But I'm going to do that because for you specifically, I feel like whoever's manifesting you this year in 2023, it's directly kind of correlating to your spiritual journey or purpose, I guess you could say. So I want to pull a few messages from your higher self, but we have here sudden shift. It says your current reality is shifting forward or shifting toward something very different from what you had anticipated. It will be for your highest good. What I find very underneath the deck, we would stop and reassess. What I find interesting about this sudden shift, though, is like this angel here looks a lot like a warrior with this like spear in its hand. And it's very, 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 like, you see how intentional it is. It's like it's looking at a target. Didn't I use that example with you about something with a dartboard or something? I don't know if that was your pile. But anyways, yeah, so a sudden shift. So I feel like you have these angelic forces, these higher forces they're literally using these very specific bows, or they're using these very specific intentions with this like bow right here, this wand, this spear, whatever you want to call it. The spear here is a specific intention from the higher realms, the angelic realms, and they're taking these spears and they're literally throwing them at people to get them to come to you, as well as you have these angelic forces doing the same thing in your life to get you to open up and accept your calling as well. Don't know why my bowl just started shaking on its own. It's a little weird. Anyways, we have here stop and reassess. You need more information about the situation in order to make the right decision. Look into it further and pay attention to the details. So whoever is manifesting you, they're really here. They're really in this Two of Swords energy, the stop and reassess. What do I do? The people that are manifesting you, they are really stopping and thinking like, what am I supposed to do next? They really don't have anyone helping them or guiding them, something like that. And I think that may be why they sort of view you or see you as like, we've got power animal underneath that. They really view you or see you as like a spiritual parent almost. Which might sound like a little weird, but it's kind of like that. They kind of see you as somebody that they can go to and get genuine advice from, because it's like you're not taking advantage of the fact that they are in need of something right now. There's plenty of people that take advantage of that, like, oh, sure, I can sell you your answers, when people know damn well they ain't got other people's answers. They barely got the answers for their damn selves. But it's like people are going to trust you to guide them and lead them in a certain way, where I don't feel like you're necessarily going to give them the answers, especially with this Empress card here. I just feel like you're going to make them comfortable enough to really believe in themselves and trust in themselves and have enough faith in themselves to make the right decisions for their own lives. So I don't necessarily, that's why I'm struggling to call you like a spiritual parent, because I don't feel like you're necessarily telling people what to do. It's just more so like these people are seeking you to be rescued from themselves, from their own selves in a way. But I still don't feel like you're telling them what to do. It's just more so like something about just your energy in general. That might be why I picked up this Pisces energy. Something about just your energy in general is so soothing to people, where it kind of just heals their anxiety. It heals a lot of fears. It heals this feeling of like the walls closing in on them, where they start to feel like that inner warrior, like that inner reserve and determination, where it's like, you know what, I can do this. It's like you're going to make or help people believe in themselves more versus necessarily giving them the answers. And that's what people really kind of need when they're seeking you out and looking for you, is just, they just need more trust in their own selves. Let's grab a relationship card here. Relationship oracle card. It's the energy of this manifestation. Whoever is trying to manifest you, what's the energy here? We've got abundance. What is this? Intimacy. It didn't flip over, but I'm gonna read it. Okay, so we have here abundance, and the Empress is also the card of abundance. She's the figure of abundance and opulence. It says the energy of abundance activates our ability to manifest the wealth that we need and the sense of fulfillment that comes from a heart and soul that are overflowing with love and gratitude. And that's what I was picking up from your Empress, is like, she's such opulent energy. So it's like whoever is drawn to you because they're seeking something about you opening up to your calling is going to open up a wealth of abundance for you. And also for these other people that come into your life, this is not a one-way street where it's like you end up with all this abundance and blessings and wealth and riches. No, it's like you guys do this as a soul tribe. Whoever this is that's manifesting you. Intimacy kind of flipped up, but it didn't flip over. But I'm just going to read it. It says the energy of intimacy supports us trusting that we are safe to allow closeness. These people are going to feel like they are allowed to be close to you. They're going to trust you. Whoever's manifesting you in 2023 pile 4, they are going to trust you. And that may be what kind of freaks a few of you out a little bit. But I feel like you guys are going to sort of redirect that trust right back to themselves, where it's like, okay, the fact that you can trust me, put that trust into you, and I feel like you're just going to help them to do that. And underneath the deck here, we have tenderness. Yeah, this is what I was picking up from your Empress, is like, you're very warm, you're very tender. People just feel like they're welcomed around you, like they're allowed to be open and honest about maybe their fears or what they're working through around you. And it says the energy of tenderness activates our capacity to open our hearts and approach the world and each other with gentleness and care. You're really going to be taking care of people in 2023, and not in a way that's draining. It's just in a way that for many of you, it's your calling. And then let's just get some charms. I don't know where the other charm went, but it totally just like flipped off of my desk, and so did another one and another one. Okay, hold on. Okay, that one. And all right, so the charms that we have for you is let's do the zodiac signs first, because we have a few of them. So we have here Capricorn came out for you, Sagittarius came out for you. We have, oh, look, Pisces came out for you. Yeah, I was picking up Pisces energy with you guys. We also have Libra energy came out for you. Did I mention that? Yeah, the Empress rules Libra. Oh, yeah, and your Two of Swords, it rules Libra as well. Then we have here the number 2. Let's get the numbers. We have the number 2, the number 3, the number 5, the number 6 or 9. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out all day. As far as the letters go, for you, we have the letter I, the letter D, the letter I or L. I'm not sure. Oh no, that's the number 1. I'm sorry. Then this is the letter L or I. Then we have the letter M, I believe, and then R, and then C. And then also, I believe this is a W right here, yeah. And then we have a little evil eye charm right here. I feel like this is talking about protection. So you may be people's protection, the people that are manifesting you. We also have the, what is this? Is this a letter? I think it is. I think it's the letter Q. I have no clue why. With this Q letter right here, instantly I thought of, I don't know what that fraternity is called, Q something. I don't know why that just came through. But it's like a male fraternity, I think. Q something, Q dogs or something, I don't know. Then we have here a little moon, a little crescent moon, looks a lot like the crescent moon in this Two of Swords. And then we have like this little zebra right here. So some of you may be like traveling, or something about the zebra feels very childlike, like a little toy or a little like stuffed animal for a kid for some reason. But yeah, pile 4. Yes, pile 4. This is all that I'm seeing. Oh, I forgot I wasn't in the mic. I'm sorry. But yeah, pile 4. This is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit, for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye, you guys. Pile 5, welcome to your reading. So we're starting off with your tarot cards to see who is manifesting you in the year 2023. So we're just going to jump straight in. The card on top is going to be describing this person's energy to me. And we have here Judgment in reverse. Very interesting. The reason that they are manifesting you is strength. And the outcome of this manifestation or connection, should it go somewhere, is Magician in reverse. Okay, so describing this person's energy with Judgment in reverse right here, pile 5. With Judgment in reverse, I feel like the energy of the person manifesting you, it feels like they have another chance or another shot at life, like they're starting over maybe. So whoever this is, they could have had a close call with death. They could have survived a major ordeal. Maybe they were in an accident or something like that recently. They could have just gone through some sort of a spiritual awakening. Maybe they lost a loved one and it's really opened their eyes to life. Maybe they dealt with the legal system even. I mean, there was some sort of a major wake-up call that this person had, and they're still in this energy for Judgment in reverse to show up as a description of their vibration. This is somebody that it's like whatever should have happened, it's like something should have ended worse for them, and I don't know, it's almost like they look at it as like, oh my God, I was so lucky. And lucky is an understatement for how this person may feel about whatever they just got out of, because it's like they kind of surpassed the odds in a way of being able to get out of whatever they were just in. I feel like, so yeah, I feel strongly like there's something that they want to redo. So some of you may know this person, but it's just as likely that some of you have never met whoever this is. You see how upright, if you're looking at this Judgment card here, upright, this dove is escaping from the darkness, as you can see. So someone is focused on either doing the right thing or drastically changing their life with this card being in reverse. So upright, this dove looks like it's escaping, and in reverse, it looks like it's almost repelling some sort of darkness, you know? So it's like somebody, I don't know, somebody was praying for this person that's manifesting you. Somebody was praying that they pulled through, that they made it through, that they'd be okay, that they would survive, that God will look out for them in some way. And it happened with this Judgment in reverse. It almost feels like a miracle is what this feels like, this Judgment in reverse. So, there's some sort of fight that your person's energy is detailing that they went through or maybe are still working through. And I feel like they have been praying for strength, which is why they manifest you, or is their reason for manifesting you. And funny enough, they're also an answered prayer for you. So the both of you have been praying or asking the universe for each other without necessarily knowing it, especially with this infinity symbol on the head of the lion. You guys were connected in the 5D way before you connect in the 3D. And for some of you, your person, it's like, let's say like they were in like a bad accident, right? And as they were recovering, maybe like in the hospital, they were thinking to themselves, oh my God, once I get out of here, I'm going to go travel overseas, because it's like they realize how fleeting and how short life is. And it's like the moment that they got released from the hospital or something, like they started planning to take that trip. It's just an example, but yeah, it's like somebody really wants to just do everything that maybe they were scared to do before, or that they didn't act on before, that they didn't think was important before. And with this lion holding a rose here, this could be a romantic connection for some of you because he's holding a rose in his mouth. So it could be a romantic connection for some of my pile fives. But whether this is romantic or not, this connection is exceptionally high in vibration because roses are said to be the flower with the highest vibration on planet Earth. It is the physical, roses are the physical embodiment of love energy in a plant. So it's an extremely sacred flower. And this connection, I feel like, is coming together so both of you can combat some sort of situation happening in you guys' life. And I don't necessarily believe, for me personally, I don't believe that people have to be completely healed and whole before maybe manifesting their partner or calling in any sort of blessing. For me, like, I see way too many astrological charts to know that like all of us have incarnated with very different energetic blueprints. Our destiny will manifest differently from person to person. It's going to play out differently. And pile 5, I feel like both of you and this individual are in need of each other, especially with the strength card being here. And oh my God, we do have the Magician in reverse. This is your outcome card, but the Magician in reverse is talking about something you guys both need right now that you don't have. So if you've been praying or asking the universe for help lately, you might not have even been specific, like praying for a friend or a partner or a specific person, but maybe you just asked for help, support, community, peace, love, joy, fulfillment. It's showing up in the form of a person, pile 5. And one of the biggest signs that this is your prayer being answered is they're likely dealing with a similar fight or situation with this Judgment in reverse right here, or they just came out of a similar situation. So they may even say to you, like, I prayed or asked for something similar. I've been looking for the same thing. You'll have a lot in common with the strength here because this is the universe's way of sending you help and moral support. So let's say, for example, someone has been wanting to improve their health. This will be someone showing up in their life who is vibrationally matched to you. So they are focused on a very similar objective, and you both help each other to reach your own goals. So the person manifesting you is meant to be in your life so you guys can accomplish something together, with this Magician in reverse especially too. So yeah, and it being the outcome card, it's saying that you gain the missing vital piece that helps you complete the puzzle, or they gain the missing piece that helps them complete something. And the fact that this Magician card is in reverse is incredible because Magician card upright, it talks about as above, so below. And this is a universal law. It's a hermetic law. So it's one of those cards with the Magician. The Magician is one of those cards where even if it shows up in reverse, the positioning doesn't necessarily matter, because when we say as above, so below, we are acknowledging the synergy between the upper and the lower realms, the macrocosm to the microcosm. Magician recognizes the connection between two spheres and how there's no real separation between them. And funny enough, your Judgment card, it looks similar to this idea showing up in reverse, where it's saying as below, so above. So there's more of an emphasis on whatever being below also being above. So you and this person are meant to build something together in the far off future that you couldn't do on your own, I should say. And so like your weaknesses, as talked about the strength card right here, will be their strength, and their weaknesses will be your strengths. It'll be where you excel. And this is why there's such a strong and powerful connection here. This is why you guys are needed to come together in 2023. Maybe you are meant to have a family and change the course of your lineage together, and settle generational drama. Maybe this is you and another person coming together to change a part of the business industry. Maybe this is you and someone coming together to make an impact on the world in some way. Maybe be a whistleblower. I don't know. Either way, you two are meant to make a splash somewhere because you are the perfectly balanced pair. So each of you brings something different to the equation that you cannot do on your own. And I don't know why, but the outcome is like, thank God I have them. With Magician in reverse, because Magician is the card of utility. It talks about resources that the universe blessed us with, or that we have inherited in order to create whatever reality we want, which is why all 4 elements are present on the Magician card. We have the swords, which is air. We have the wands, which is fire. We have the cups, which is water. And then we have the pentacles, which is earth. So we inherit that being human beings because we're born on planet Earth, and planet Earth, it just gives us these natural resources, right? So in reverse, the outcome is saying whatever they had before they met you or had inherited before you came into their life, it wasn't necessarily enough until you two come together. It's like they can leave behind maybe whatever tools or resources that they were working with before, because now they are part of the ultimate package or the ultimate dynamic. And so with the Magician in reverse here, I just feel like kind of like the outcome is talking about how you guys are maybe not going to be using the same resources moving forward because you simply don't need them. So you guys are going to be leaving behind something that you may have used a lot before you guys met each other. Like, let's just say, for example, you had a specific coping mechanism before you met this person. You're going to leave that behind and be like, I don't need to cope in that way. I don't need to heal in that way. I don't need to operate my life in that way. Now that I have this person or this connection or whatever this is, it's like it heals you in a way, or it makes you whole in a way where you don't need these outside resources. That's what I'm picking up with this Magician in reverse. It's like a divine resource comes in that the earth can't provide you, with this Magician in reverse being the outcome card. And so it's like you guys learn a lot from whoever's trying to manifest you in 2023. You guys end up maybe even tapping into your own natural resources as well with this Magician in reverse, and realizing that all of the power is within you. It's within your mind. It's it's very like mind over matter sort of, that this other person may end up teaching you. So let's get some archetype cards. Let's see what their personality may be like, whoever's trying to manifest my pile fives in 2023. So we have here Knight, and we have Midas or Miser, I guess. Light attributes says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. So for some of you, this is a business partner, or whoever is manifesting you in 2023. You guys are going to come together and make a lot of money, or you're going to start a business. You're going to make some sort of splash in the business industry. You guys are meant to make a splash together somewhere. But for this to come out talking about being an entrepreneur and your creative abilities to turn anything into gold, like a magician. Yeah, because that's what the magician talks about. It talks about like, I'm going to take these natural resources. I'm going to take whatever I inherited because I need money. I'm going to use what I know, the talents that I inherited. I'm going to use them to make money. And so he literally, if you know anything about the history of the Magician card from the Visconti deck, he literally sets up like a little table and he performs some magic tricks and he makes a little bit of money because he needs money in order to afford shelter and food and other essentials. So you guys are going to come together in a way where, like I said, you guys are going to become each other's resources. So that means that if this is like a business connection coming together that's manifesting you in 2023, you guys are going to end up dropping your old ways of making money in 2023 because you're not going to need it. You and this person are going to come together and have some sort of idea or create some sort of business venture where you're going to be able to drop your old ways of making ends meet, making money, whatever that may be. So you could even be like leaving your job because of this. But it says delight in sharing life's riches. So you guys are even going to share life's riches together. Shadow attribute here says hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. And I feel like because whoever this person is manifesting you, they have really survived something serious with this Judgment in reverse. You're not going to have to worry about this person trying to like steal anything from you or anything like that. So with the Knight card here, we have Knight light attributes. It says loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. So for some of you, this could be a romantic connection again. It says shadow attributes, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. So this person they may come into your life or you may come into their life and they feel like you're like a knight in shining armor. They may kind of feel as though, or vice versa, because this can work either way. Energy is very fluid. So this could work either way, where maybe you feel like what's that called, almost like a damsel in distress energy. So somebody may feel as though like they need some sort of person to come in and maybe help them or something like that. Underneath the deck here we have servant, and it says light attributes, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Shadow says using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. So I feel like this is what maybe in terms of servant, maybe you guys, maybe one of you or the both of you, especially if this is like a business sort of connection coming together, maybe one or the both of you were treated poorly. Maybe you were treated as like a lesser person. Maybe you were getting paid less money than you deserve with the servant card right here. And then you got you two coming together is like this night energy coming in that sort of maybe frees you guys or takes you guys out of this like situation where you may feel like a servant, you may feel inferior, you may feel like the help, or your person could have felt this way. But we're looking into your person's characteristics here. So this is somebody who's going to help you make money. This is somebody that knows how to serve with the servant card right here. So they know how to like take the lead. They also know how to serve. And then with Knight, they also know how to come in and help you as well. So you guys are really just going to come in to be each other's strengths. That's just really what I'm feeling here. Like where it is that they need service, you're going to show up as a Knight. Where it is that you need service, or where it is that they need service, you'll show up as a Knight, and vice versa. And because you guys are able to help each other in that way, be each other's strengths when someone has a weakness, it's going to help make you guys a lot of money because you work so well together. It's like you guys really make magic together. So yeah, you guys could be making some money in 2023, whoever's manifesting you. Let's grab some astrology energies. We have the 12th house here, the house of surrender and sacrifice. It says that, and this is the house that's ruled by Pisces and Neptune. It says this is the house of intuition and the unconscious. Here's where we can see transcendent experiences, hospitals, prisons, secret agendas, and hidden enemies, as well as unknown possibilities and one's weaknesses. This house is also associated with long-term confinement, seclusion, and psychic abilities. So I feel like with the 12th house, the person that's manifesting you is coming to liberate you from something. You may also be liberating them, because the 12th house is the house of completion. It's the house of redemption. It's the house of closure, closing things out, because it's the final house in astrology before it starts over in house number 1 with Aries. So when we're dealing with the 12th house, this is all about, surrendering to something, closing out. And like I said, you guys are going to know how to flip off on different points where it's like you need to step up and use your strengths, and there's going to be times where they have to step up and use their strengths. So you guys are going to know how to surrender to each other. It's just a very good connection. Underneath the deck, we have void, of course, pause in time, change of plans, limbo, and improvisation. I feel like that's what this judgment card is right here. You're the person manifesting you had a huge change in plans where it may have thrown them off course, and they may feel very lost before you come into their life. They may feel like they are in the void, like they are kind of stuck or floating in a way where they're in a state of surrender, and it's like nothing that they do works, nothing that they do is helping, nothing that they do is developing into anything. And that's because they need their missing piece. You are their missing piece. So yeah, let me see if I can get we do have Pisces right there. So they could be Pisces energy. We also have here opposition, complement, duality, dependence, differentiation, objectivity, oscillation, and interaction. So opposition is considered a harsh aspect in astrology, and underneath the deck, we have here Scorpio, ruled by Pluto and Mars. But when we're dealing with an opposition, okay, because if you really look into astrology, you'll learn that even if something is considered a harsh aspect, it doesn't necessarily have a negative connotation to it. That's just the surface, superficial type of meaning to it. But when we're dealing with oppositions, we can also be dealing with extreme balance, like very good balance, because as you can see, you have almost like these two sides and they can support each other. So it's not too lopsided. It's not too one-sided. And again, this is what I'm talking about. You guys are going to complement each other. So where there's an opposition that you guys have been dealing with, or that your person may have surrendered to, you're going to come in and help balance them where they can push through certain oppositions, and they're going to provide the same thing, vice versa. And they could have some strong Scorpio energy, with Scorpio being here, Pisces energy. And we do have, let me see what, the Magician is ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. Strength card here is ruled by Leo, and Judgment is actually ruled by Pluto, who, yes, rules Scorpio. Did I leave out Scorpio? Oh no, that was underneath the deck. We'll leave it out for you because it's the last. You're the last pile. Let's see what you guys could end up creating together or experiencing together. We have here simplify. So there's something here that you guys are going to simplify when it comes to and with the Magician in reverse, it can kind of talk about simplifying things a little bit. Like I said, with the Magician upright, it's like we're using the tools that were given to us to create something. With the Magician being in reverse in your outcome position, this is like, I don't need those tools anymore. I don't need whatever it was that I was using or relying on before. Now I have this whole new resource, or I'm tapping into this whole new resource. So that could be what the Simplify card, Oracle card here is talking about. That could be what you guys are experiencing in a way, is a simplified way of doing things or making things. This could be a more simplified way of making money, a more simplified way of making ends meet, a more simplified way of feeling fulfilled or being happy in your life. It's like things are going to get easier in a way because of this connection that is being manifested right now, or that is manifesting you. And then we have synchronicity. You guys are going to be so synchronized. So this person, they may even be like, whoever this person is, there may be a lot of synchronicities when you two are together. And that's going to be something to watch out for. So there could be like a lot of repeating numbers that you see after meeting this person, or when you're in the presence of this person. There could be like a lot of signs, like a lot of random things happening. Or maybe you see certain animals or like insects, for instance, or maybe you see like feathers on the ground. Like, let's just say like feathers on the ground is like your sign from the universe. Maybe like every time you're with this person, you see a feather on the ground. So there's a lot of synchronicities, and you guys it's because you guys are so synchronized together as well though too. And with synchronicity, you guys are going to be manifesting stuff together. And that may be why you guys are, if this is like a business thing where you guys get into some sort of business or making money, you guys are going to manifest a huge stream of income and opportunities with the synchronicity because you guys are so in sync. Let's see, for those of you where this is a romantic situation, let's pull some romance cards to see what it is. It says maybe the potential to happen is there, and then we have here soulmates. Now soulmates doesn't have to necessarily be romantic, so this person could be a soulmate, or underneath that was a twin flame. So this person could be a soulmate, or they might not be. They may be a soulmate that's not necessarily romantic. Let's see if we can get another one. Something flip over. Change of heart. Does something. Past returns, perhaps an ex-lover or a past life. So this could even be somebody from a past life. So this could be somebody that you, like, let's just say this is somebody that you get into like business with. This could be somebody that you got in a business with in a past life, or you made money with in a past life. And y'all was just out here painting the town red in a past life. And then we also have here a change of heart. So this could be someone that, like I said, with this Judgment card in reverse over here, they had a huge change of heart because they had a big wake up call that made them realize, like, you know what, I need to live my life to the fullest. Like, I need to just go after the things that I really want to go after. Underneath the deck here, we have unrequited love and relationships. That may be why somebody or person had a change of heart. Maybe because if this is a romantic situation, maybe the person that they were interested in just didn't return their love. They didn't reciprocate it. And so that sort of led them to have this like really needed wake up call with Judgment in reverse, where it led them into their real soulmate or their real person, their real partner. And it ended up where they ended up manifesting you in a way. Okay, let's just get a couple of cards from your higher self, because I can't tell if this is, for some of you this will be romantic, for others of you this could be romantic and you make money with this person. For others it'll just be a business relationship. For some of you, this could just be like a friend relationship. We have necessary sacrifice, and we do have the 12th house, which is the house and the energy of sacrifice. But it says here, you can't have a new beginning without letting something go. Create space for change, and new things will find you. This is that Judgment in reverse. This is that reluctant change that had to be made in order for new to come in, especially with change of heart coming out here. So for some of you that the person that's manifesting you was a romantic person, this is somebody that had to make a really difficult sacrifice in terms of letting go of a past person or somebody that maybe wasn't treating them very well, or it was just unrequited love, something like that. And it was very difficult for them to let go. And then underneath the deck, we have here divine gifts. There are talents and spiritual gifts you have been given but not using. Put yourself to good use. What's another card that puts everything to use so it can make something out of it? That would be the Magician card over here. Magician in reverse. You guys were not able to maybe utilize what was around you, but you guys are going to bring in these divine gifts. Like, you guys are meant to do something together. Whoever is manifesting you, pile 5, you guys are legit meant to do something together, especially when it comes to collecting divine gifts, claiming divine blessings, gifts from the universe, from the Most High. And it's also talking about talents and spiritual gifts. So you guys, a lot of you guys are meant to make money with this. Hold on, let me just pull. Since we keep getting like money and gifts and stuff like that showing up in talents, let me just pull a couple of money, finance, career cards here. See what pops up. Who's manifesting pile 5 in 2023? What are they meant to do together? We have, oh, look at that. We also have emotions. So this could be somebody that maybe like you are romantically involved with and you also make money with them. Doesn't have to be that way though. But we have here writers. Stories matter. So this could be somebody that maybe you end up writing something with, or writing a book, or getting involved with some sort of vocational sort of career. I don't know, but it says here, your words have power to influence others. Find out how you can contribute. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could be for you. So this could be somebody that you get started with in like social media or content writing or blogging, book writing. It says use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. You guys are going to be manifesting more money into your life with this person. Underneath the deck, we have here emotions. Your emotions are affecting your finances. You are paying too much attention to your love life and ignoring your career. Earn money doing something that you love, or a dream job might be offered to you. I feel like that's how you guys are going to come into each other's lives and maybe liberate each other, is with, you guys are going to come into each other's lives and encourage each other to like, hey, let's do something that we love. Let's start this business together. Let's start this journey together. And you guys are going to feel, you guys are going to almost encourage each other to like take some sort of a gamble or risk together. Let's get one more. Let's see how else you guys could be making money together. So I just feel like this keeps coming up for you. This hasn't come up for any other pile, like talking about money and careers. So, okay. Take action, and the word yes here. And it says, whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. This person manifesting you is going to be an opportunity, and you're going to need to take action on them. Judgment in reverse. Like this person, because they have been through something with judgment in reverse, this person is going to be ready and willing to jump the gun to take the risk. If you haven't really been through a judgment in reverse situation, you may have to be sort of like coaxed into it a little bit, or really kind of talked into it. But make sure you take the action when this person appears in your life. Underneath the deck here, we have charity, and it says, see where you can give more of yourself to helping others and make a difference. Humanitarian work, human rights, justice, or advocacy work could be right for you. Donating can create positive energy around you and attract more abundance. Yeah, so there's more abundance coming in, and we do have this night energy right here, and servant. So you guys may be serving or coming in as like this night figure for maybe people in need or charitable efforts, stuff like that. And then let me just get one relationship oracle card. Okay. One relationship oracle card for my pile 5s, a person that is manifesting pile 5 in 2023. We've got transparency, surrender again, and curiosity. What's underneath the deck? Underneath the deck, we have 5th chakra. This would be the heart chakra. No, throat chakra. Yeah. Okay. So, with transparency, this is going to be somebody who's very transparent. They're going to be very honest and upfront with you. maybe about what they've been through or about their shortcomings, about what they need from you. They're going to be very transparent about their standards and expectations as well. And this could even be encouraging you to be that way too, with fifth chakra underneath the deck, ruling the throat chakra. So transparency here says the energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty and clarity. Yeah, more honesty, clarity, and transparency. And with this person that is manifesting you, no matter what kind of energy is manifesting you, whether it's romantic or not. Then we have curiosity. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. This person manifesting is going to make you curious in the sense of like you taking certain chances with your life that maybe otherwise you weren't that eager to take those types of chances and risks. And then we have here surrender. Just like the 12th house, it says the energy of surrender supports us to let go of illusionary control and yield to the flow of love and life. Yeah, like I said, you guys are going to be able to surrender to each other when it comes to trading off on each other's strengths and weaknesses. And then we have here 5th house, and it says the energy of the throat chakra supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. So this is about engaging your throat chakra. And again, we have writer, don't we? Yeah, we've got writer over here that was talking about writing, using your words, maybe getting on social media, starting a blog or something like that. Maybe it's podcasting with this 5th chakra here, because not at the center, but you guys' connection is going to heavily involve speaking. It's going to involve words. It's going to involve communication. And that may be how you guys make a lot of money together. Okay, so keep that in mind, Pile 5. Y'all got a lot of money to make bling bling. Okay, and then let's get some charms. Final thing here. Let's get some charms. Okay, we have Aquarius energy. Okay. I feel like oh no, it didn't fall. Okay, so we have here, let's start with this one all the way over here. So we'll start with the numbers. So we have 3 here. So it could be like 3rd month of the year. We have a number 2. Could be 2nd month of the year. We have 4. Could be 4th month of the year. Maybe you guys are seeing number patterns like 2, 3, and 4. Let's check out the zodiac signs. We have here Gemini. Then we have Sagittarius. Gemini and Sagittarius actually oppose each other. Then we have Aquarius over here. And then Aries. We also have Taurus. Then we have this little skull. Skull reminds me a lot of this Judgment card energy, because Judgment talks about a resurrection. Checking out the letters that we have for you, we have M. So this person may have M in their name. We have C, could have the letter C in their name. W could be significant. And then, is this another D? Oh no, okay, yeah. So we have D, C, M, and W. And then for some other charms, we just have like this little, I don't know what this is called, whatever this is, like a little wheel that controls like a ship. It almost, I don't know why, but it almost looks like a compass or something. Then we have here a cross. So this could be somebody that is maybe spiritual or very religious, especially with this Judgment and reverse card down here. Somebody may have like become more spiritual or religious after a close call with like death or something in some way, or just like an accident, or just being surviving something or coming out of some sort of ordeal. Then we have like this blue bear, like a teddy bear. So this person that's manifesting you, maybe they have like a child, maybe they have like a son or something like that. And then we have like this coin. What is this? It says Republic. No. Yeah, Republic du Monde. I don't know what this is. What is this? It says Republic du Monde. And there's like a little chest on one side. And then there's like, it looks like a queen or something on the other side. So I don't know if that could be significant to some of you. And then we have like this little gift, this little present that fell out. I feel like this is talking about those divine gifts down here. But pile 5, this is it. This is all that I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Let me take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit for these messages. Hopefully you all come back to visit sometime soon. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, blessed, and to keep conquering the world. Bye, guys.